Now the real question is, who can remember 2 weeks ago?
Good question. I barely remember a couple of hours ago, so we'll find out.
It looks like Hemlock won that role and Annis lost it. But yeah, I don't remember.
I
was about to say, it seems like it was you did a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I can give a good, basic overview. But I'm not going to be able to remember specifics.
We can make this collaborative.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
So, as a baseline structure, last time started at dinner time in the castle. And you were following up on questions that you had for Lucretia. And getting answers to stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we had some more.
And then eventually you went outside and separated from that lot because some of you did not want to stick around in the castle for various reasons.
Yeah. Yeah. It was basically a bunch of just answering questions and...
Yeah.
Dodging the subject of telling Aiden what marshmallows are made of.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3. You got a nat 20 or something.
Yeah.
Or no, I had a 1. That was one of my 3 ones last game.
You rolled a lot of ones.
I rolled a lot of 1s last game, and Annis was on top of it.
She's like, there's sugar, damn it.
Annis was ready to kill, so we listened. Then we had dreams.
It's true.
Oh yeah, we had time. Because Penelope had a dream that she was at Gunter's place doing a concert, and then Morgan Le Fay was there, and she's like, bitch, no, you're listening to me. And then Diana had a dream where she was at the beach, relaxing, and then there were, volleyball players who turned into centaurs, but they were, incredibly ripped centaurs, and she's like, oh my god, no. And, Nimue was like, I saw that. What?
Bitch, I saw that.
Bitch, I saw that.
Annis's was at her shop, and Derek was acting out of character, and then Freddie was there in the distance.
Outside the window. Boombox. I'm just kidding. Aiden's was going back and being at the grove with the babies, and the butcher showing up and being like, this isn't stalking, this is hanging out. And Aiden woke up, screaming and potentially trying to choke a butcher out of his dreams.
As you do.
As you do.
We had a quick early morning conversation at the cabin.
Yeah. I got my wedding veil from Kwaku.
You did?
I did. It makes me a full-on horse. Smell and all, more smell.
Lord.
But now I can do things like open a door and it looks like my mouth is opening it, so good times.
Yep.
And
mechanically you're operating under the rules of seeming, so as long as people can rationalize what you're doing as a horse thing, it'll work. You start running on walls, that's not a horse thing, it'll stop working.
Yeah. Yeah. So that works. And then we're gonna go see the werewolf and Gunter now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were on our way back to the castle, I think.
Yeah, you were gonna meet... I think you guys were going to the castle to meet us before... That way we could all go together.
Some of you stayed in the castle. Some of you stayed in the cabin.
Yep.
All of you are dubious about the goals of the golem.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, are you doing anything at the castle, or can I spare you that giant map load and just take you to the saloon instead?
Well, where are we meeting the werewolf?
Right, you're doing that first. Yeah, okay. I will still spare you a map load on that, just because, but no problem. So, yeah, meeting up, we'll just say, because you've made it very clear you don't want to go in the castle, that you can just meet up at the entrance. And parties involved in this trip, as I understand it, are, we've got obviously like the party, so you know, Annis, Penelope, Aiden, Diana. Are you going? Are you hanging out? Are you peacing
I
out?
mean, if she's allowed to go meet a werewolf, she'll go meet a werewolf.
All right.
But
Fair.
if she's not allowed, then she'll probably just leave early. But
Like, she's your ride home, so presumably you're taking her with you, but that's kind of up to you.
okay, then yeah, she'll go meet a werewolf.
All right. It's like, yeah, I've got Annis, Hemlock, Penelope. I'm assuming Hemlock's coming. It's up to you, but
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
assuming. Penelope, Aiden, Diana, Derek, Johnny, and Echo are the group going. Ilya is implied with Echo.
Did Hemlock find anything, by the way?
Oh, when he went back up to his little hidey spot?
Mm-hmm.
Did you roll Hemlock investigation for that, or did we just say he went up there?
I think we just said he went up there, but I can roll that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for it. Well, that's the answer. Fair enough. Sorry, little bird buddy. Happens to everybody.
Rip.
Just getting it out of the way. It's fine. All right. All right. So yeah, Echo is going to, as noted, meet up with everybody at the front. Just gonna get out a picture of her so that we're actually put something on the screen. What do you mean create image record? I have a picture of her already. How dare you? And whatever. Here she is again. Game is done.
Yeah.
There she is with that old Picrew.
Young Echo.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. Completely uncomfortable with the world. Cool. So yeah, she meets up with the castle crew because presumably since you went to her cabin, she's guiding the rest of you back and forth, and she informs all of you that I trust you understand that we're going to be meeting him in the woods, so dress warmly as needed. To the woods.
Don't show up naked. Got it.
I mean, you do you. It's fate. It's not that uncommon in fate. Ah. Oh, wow. There's junk on this old map, too? All right. It's always fun pulling up the old maps and finding, like, missing tokens.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm going to show you this map just so you can see what was still lingering on it from before.
Well, I see Hemlock.
Old Hemlock. And apparently it's having trouble with the statue that used to be here. So let me fix that. I don't know why. Game gets confused, I guess.
I don't even know what's here.
I like how anything that's been in this game sufficiently long will just break if I pull it up again.
Really quick, I'm gonna change my spells for the day since it's
Go for it. You can do that.
Yeah. Just in case.
What?
Shelly, you're blocking the microphone.
Alright, I'm just dragging this one in fresh. Because it's not loading correctly anyway. Get out, old token. Don't even exist. Hi, new token. That's the wrong one. What's wrong with you? Get out, Lancer. Lancer Gashinda. There he is. It's the rider token. Hurrah. Alright, and I might as well copy you lot into this map too. Fresh from the combat tracker. Oh, Echo's not on the combat tracker. I'm just all over the place today. Echo, get in here. Okay, am I missing anybody's tokens?
Oh.
I think that's my whole list.
I think that's everybody, yeah.
Weird. Oh, well, we're using the old token because it's not loading the new one, and whatever. Just assume that this guy looks less crazy than this.
Yeah, Johnny's not there.
Oh, weird. Oh, because she's not on the combat tracker. That's why.
Where'd you go?
Where? No, I'm not gonna do it.
There she is.
But it ran out of space. There's this cotton movie.
Look at all these NPCs.
Oh my gosh. So many.
My biggest disappointment is that it's not loading my boy's token, so you have a generic werewolf. How dare you? Game is mean. Oh, there he is. Hooray. Wow, he looks way more chill in his new art, so I guess look forward to that in a sec when it loads.
I was gonna say, right now he looks very angry.
Yeah, right now he does look very angry. He looks more like Balto in this. No! Come back. Assets are all dumb.
Womp womp.
It's like you can feel whenever I let Fantasy Ground sit for 2 weeks, it runs updates I don't know about until things crash.
Yep.
Clearly we can...
lightning fast, so I was like, I don't trust that.
Yeah. Alright. Let's import that again. Oh, that's why it... Okay, I see why everything is broken now. It changed the token directory. Haha. Because when we originally did this, we were still in Fantasy Grounds. We weren't in Unity yet. So it's pulling from the wrong folder, and that's why nothing was working on these very, very old things. Because everyone else has got new updated tokens. Not this guy. Because you never talk to him. All right. Refresh, and we should be good. Get out of here, angry wolf man. None of that. This is friendly wolf man.
Friendly wolf.
Relatively friendly wolf man. There he is. Much less angry. Alright, so he meets you guys here. For context, since not everyone was here when we did this before, this is actually the area where Annis originally talked to him, via that statue.
Hey.
It fits. Hemlock gets smaller. Penelope gets smaller. Alright, now we're good. Alright, so yeah, now that all the technical stuff is sorted out, yeah, you're walking through the woods. As you're going towards this area, Echo mentions to the group, you spoke with him once before, but he's a very kind individual, contrary to the stories about, you know, his race being uncontrollable monsters. That said, I would recommend being polite. They in general, but him in particular, they appreciate general respect more than anything else, so try not to be insulting or condescending. I don't think that will be an issue, but just keep that in mind. Other than that, his people have been very helpful both in retaking the castle, as you know, but also as an additional resource to keep the place safe as we ran off the lingering elementals and blights that were trying to harm the area. And after that little introduction, you get back to the area with the statue, and you can see this guy essentially leaning against a tree. He looks pretty much like that. Let me get you the real picture of him, not just the token, but images. Hooray. There he is. You can see his name even. It's not a secret. As he sees a lot of you approaching, he stops leaning on the tree. He sees that you're coming up with Echo, and then he looks at the lot of you, and then he says, in English, not in German or anything else, this is a large group you have here. Yes, well, they've all been instrumental in helping us in the past. No, it's not a problem. Just nice to meet you face to face. And he seems to pick Annis out of the group first.
Yes,
Thank
quite.
you for letting us know about the dangers that were going on around us and uniting us in that cause.
Thank you for helping with the dangers. I don't think we could have beaten the big tree without your help.
We do what we can, but unification is not the most common trait among our peoples. Of course, I'm being rude. I apologize. My name is Marcus. Some of you may know me by reputation as the Morbach monster, but I promise I am not a monster.
Wait, you're the Morbach monster?
It's something of a... It's a label that's been applied to me, I suppose. I am the one who was cited once, and then they made a bunch of stories retroactively.
Oh, fun.
Nope, I don't know anything.
I guess you could say I'm a bit of an urban legend, at least locally.
Exactly what I was gonna say.
Something like a cryptid?
I suppose that would be an accurate descriptor, but I'm certain that at least some others in our circles have been identified similarly. There are not so many of my people still active in the world to really get away with hiding forever, but also not so common that most have seen us. Oh, is Aiden currently in horse mode or in centaur mode?
Standing like behind Diana,
But
like,
is
but he's
he
like
a horse?
no, he hasn't worn the thing because
Okay.
he knew that they were gonna be in the woods. He's just nodding along, not understanding what cryptid is, but he's just like, yeah, I totally get it.
Fair enough.
But he's kind of like doing the, oh yeah, no, I understand what you mean by the not a lot of left, aka. Sounds like there's more than one werewolf though, so he's just like, nodding, taking it in.
Yes, unfortunately our numbers have been diminishing for some time, and we may be the last generation of werewolves to live in these forests if something doesn't change soon.
Well, that's what we're trying to do. Change things, I should say.
Certainly appreciated. We don't really have the time to waste. Our lives are relatively short by comparison to your people's.
So how many werewolves are there? Roughly.
I can't speak for the other packs still out there, but I would say that locally in this area there are perhaps 1 to 2 dozen of us left. I say perhaps because I know the group that I interact with is about 14 people, myself included, and there's another that we've not heard from in some time, but we choose to remain optimistic.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
No, I know that there are definitely groups in other countries, or at least there have been, but due to the limitations of how far we can stray from ley lines, we have not got the greatest communication, and we are not exactly a mobile phone people.
Penelope just puts her phone away like, damn it, I'm not getting a number now.
Yeah, Aiden's just kind of like on the ley line comment, just like clenching a little bit. He's like, okay, yeah, I feel this werewolf dude. But he's just
Derek notices you clenching. Because he is behind you and your butt is at his head height.
That'll do it.
Like that kind of
no, his hands, not his
No,
ass.
it was just... It was too funny not to say. It was too funny not to say. I know.
Derek, bro,
He
no.
notices my cheeks.
Anna, get your boy in check. Just
Gotta come get Joe, man.
oh.
Look, it was too funny for me not to go for it.
It's fair. That's fair.
But no, that obviously didn't happen.
Yeah, Aiden's just kind of like, it's a very tense, very, I feel this conversation a little
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah, I added Johnny as a free-floating token, by the way, so feel free to move her if you want to, Penelope.
Oh yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
You moved the barrier. He was hiding
Yes.
behind Diana.
Well, she's not gonna stand behind Echo the entire time.
Yeah.
Behind.
She's gonna go over and she's gonna go pet Ilya.
I mean, Ilya allows it. Ilya's pretty
Yeah.
chill.
Giving her little scritches behind the ears while everybody's talking.
Like, Ilya has met the werewolf before, so she's pretty chill about this.
Yeah.
Looking over and seeing Aiden, he says, another of the holdouts on this side of the world, I see. Tell me, how fare your lands?
He pops the tongues and he's just like, I can't. There's nothing I can say. He just like looks to Annis and he's just like, are there ley lines that you know of if they do need to move around better than anyone else, maybe? I mean, and he looks to the wolf. He's like, we have, what, about 5 months if they need to be mobile now.
Yes, but, well, the ley lines aren't exactly the issue. It's the fact that there aren't a lot of places like this that have the bounded fields that keep people out.
Or if
Really-
they need to get.
I've heard of here and Sherwood, and I'm sure there are a couple other places in the world, but
Or at least if they need to get here. Yeah. And he just kind of looks back. He's like, I'm facing the same problem you're facing. I need the ley lines.
We definitely need the ley lines, but we also suffer a bit from the more common challenges that come from population decline. Candidly, we are a family.
Yeah.
So unless we can find other packs of werewolves, it will end with us.
Aiden just is like, maybe I should have met the werewolf. The werewolf is downing him. He's like, it was nice to meet you.
It's like you're encountering other phantasmals that are dealing with the same problems.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm gonna go this way.
Wait, Sunshine, where are you going?
I need a moment.
I thought you wanted to. Oh.
I did.
Oh.
I did, and yeah.
Derek is stepping in to pull focus a little bit from you. So, like, I've never met a werewolf before, but are you guys... Can you make other werewolves by biting people? No, that's just a thing in your movies and books. If we could do that, we would not have these problems. Right, that's fair, that's fair. Turns to the side, and you can kind of hear him go, there goes my chance at being part werewolf.
Knew it! I knew it!
Damn it!
it's okay. I don't think you need to be part werewolf, buddy.
It's never about need. It was just about, like... I mean, some people get to be part vampire with, like, no drawbacks, so, it's only fair.
Oh! Oh!
Not no drawbacks.
Shots fired at Freddy.
So, anything from the outside world that you want? We can probably bring it to you.
Oh,
Books, board games.
we've been working through Miss Akoviel for help with that. Relations have actually been much improved since we helped retake the castle last month. You would be surprised at how much our children appreciate getting access to books and other things. We don't exactly have schools.
Like, just starts digging through her bag and pulls out any books she has that she doesn't think are going to be useful, and just starts handing them to him.
You hand him books from the Library of Alexandria. Probably not.
I don't need them.
Sharing the knowledge and wealth. Good old Robin Hood.
He holds a hand up as you starting to. It's okay. We have plentiful options for books, but thank you. It is appreciated. As mentioned, like, we settle in areas with ley lines, but we can go into human communities and acquire things as necessary. One of the benefits of our condition, I suppose, is that we can look like humans when we need to. We just generally don't.
So you don't do the thing where, and if this is rude, I apologize. You don't do the thing where you're only a wolf during certain times, but you're a person during the rest of the time?
Well, we're always people, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean. No, it's okay. I understand. No, that's actually a rumor that we spread ourselves, that werewolves are monsters during nights of a full moon, because it meant that people only looked for us 3 nights of the month instead of all of them.
You're really fucking smart.
But suffice it to say, we are in full control of ourselves, give or take those of us who decide to walk the path of a barbarian. But we can take on a more human form, at least temporarily, as needed. We tend not to, because I think it's candid to say that everyone understands the weaknesses of werewolves, and it's much harder these days to understand where silver is. It gets used in things.
Ooh. So, out of curiosity, why did you guys pick the full moon then, and not like the blue moon?
We picked the full moon because it's the night with the most light. So if people are going to go looking for us, they're more likely to bump into each other and get distracted. We don't really want people taking shots in the dark, because then they might actually hit us.
Fair.
We just take those nights to do other things.
Fair enough.
The only thing that I didn't really want to let them know about, which he kind of just did, was, hey, y'all can move around a little more freely for the next 5 months, so I'm pretty much set to go.
That is fair.
Did he say that already?
He did say that, yeah. He was talking to Anna, told him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. He's going to turn to Annis, though, and ask a question. So you,
Okay.
as we understand from before, are a druid, and you walk the path of the earth. We have among our members druids as well, and we know that there was recently a meeting of druids that we were not able to attend for obvious reasons. What was the outcome of that discussion?
They're still deciding. It concerns a lot of things. A mass migration to the other side of the world, which I think is really a dumb idea on many fronts.
Is that actually possible?
I don't know. I don't think it is, but people that are supposedly smarter than me are the ones that came up with it, so... and there were concerns about the mana draining that is happening that is much faster than the normal amount of mana draining, and there's a Grail War coming up that I'm sure you've heard about, and there was discussion about that as well, but they are still kind of deciding.
I take it the scribe is still talking.
He's not the problem.
That is
Actually,
surprising.
I know.
I've never met the man, but the druids that we have among our number who have traveled say that he is quite the blowhard.
He is firmly in the do-nothing camp. A little bit less so, but still definitely in favor of doing nothing. But it's the other factions that are all kind of fighting. Not really fighting. Nothing is really getting done.
That is unfortunate, but... So, my understanding from the rumors that have reached us is that there are these spheres that lead to the other side of the world and that things are coming through them.
Yeah, that's correct.
Do you know if any of the things that have come through them have been werewolves?
I have not heard of werewolves coming through, no.
Okay. If you should ever hear that werewolves are active on the other side of the world and can pass through, could you please reach out to us and let us know?
Absolutely. You'll be the first to know if we discover anything of that sort.
Thank you. As I said, ley line problems aside, our numbers are dwindling, so even one or two additional werewolves, if they're out there, would be good to know.
Seems to be the case with every phantasmal species that's trying to stick it out over here. Even elves are starting to dwindle in numbers.
Yes, that is unfortunate as well.
But we're trying to fix that. We're trying to fix a lot of things. Hopefully a lot of things will happen as a result of this Grail War. Hopefully.
Are you participating, or will you be assisting the Einzberns in that?
That's gonna be an insight check.
Go for it. I mean, it's kind of hard to read someone with a wolf face. They look so trusting.
As you can see, I don't have any marks on my hands.
No, of course. We're in a bit of an interesting situation there, considering what Miss Bacovial has told us. It sounds like their mission is not particularly helpful to my people.
Not very helpful to a lot of people.
We've largely stayed out of it, but I would be a liar if I said there was not some appeal to someone changing the world.
I don't know if what we're setting out to do is so much changing the world on a big scale, is just trying to make it better for phantasmals.
I would be okay with that as well, obviously. Looking over the rest of you, he sees Johnny, who is currently wearing like full makeup and everything since you're going into town, and he sniffs the air a little bit in her direction, and then he says, "Have we met somewhere?" And she pressed, "I don't think so. I've never been to Germany." "Oh, must just be... I don't know. This could be rude to ask, but are you perchance a warlock of someone?" She's like, "No, quit that job. Moved on." Oh, I wasn't aware that was an option. Okay, well, you've just got a bit of a lingering sense to your aura that you are connected to something dark. Yeah, I'm hoping I can wash that off with a little bit of extra soap here and there for a little while. Well, be that as it may, I'm happy to meet you and happy to hear that you've escaped whatever that was. I can't imagine it was pleasant. No, not particularly, but I'm a free agent now, so I'll do what I can with it. I respect that.
And she's gonna be amazing.
And he looks over and he sees Diana, and he says, "You smell like you're one of Nimwe's people."
Right on the nose.
You've done good work for us, thank you.
Anytime.
What was that?
Anytime.
Oh. Then he looks over and he sees Hemlock. And he narrows his eyes. You ate my lunch 3 years ago.
And
Hemlock
she
holds
goes,
up one wing, like trying to do the cover a side face thing.
Annis just takes something out of her bag. I don't know, some food, some booze, some money, and just puts it in his hand.
No, it's fine. I just wanted him to know I knew.
Oh no.
It's like your reminder that Hemlock lived here for like 500 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there anything that we can do to help any of you on your way? There are not many of us, but we do appreciate your assistance with the tree problem. None of us would be here without your help.
I mostly was just curious to meet the famous werewolf that lives in these woods.
Yeah, like, I really wanted to meet Echo's friend.
It has been pleasant to speak with someone as I am and not in disguise as well.
And, like, she says really good things about you all the time, and yeah. Bard eloquence right there.
Yeah.
Woo.
Well, I appreciate that she's been extolling our virtues, given we are not exactly a people that have a positive reputation. It is unfair that you're treated that way, but we'll do what we can to help out, of course. And we appreciate you. And likewise, if you're ever in danger again, you're welcome to reach out to us, and we will come and offer aid. Social gaming, hooray.
Sorry, the microphone wasn't picking up.
Oh.
And now I don't remember what I was saying.
Well, that's
Yeah,
so
well,
cool.
I wasn't sure if that jog anything.
no. I'd be like, hey.
Hey!
Hey. Fuck. Yeah, I don't remember what I was gonna say.
All right.
Woo!
That's fair. All right. Well, if anyone has anything else that you would like to say to your friend the werewolf, your friend Marcus, then we can do so. Otherwise, I will spare you the awkward long goodbye, and we can move on.
Yeah?
Yeah, that second one.
You know, that option we wish we had in real life.
Let's go to Gunter's.
Choose the conversation option that allows you to get out of the conversation immediately without anyone feeling slighted. Go. All right. Just going to leave this thing open for a sec. So I can just drag your tokens.
So while we're walking up that way,
Yeah.
Penelope's gonna, like, maybe not pull them aside, but, like, she's gonna round up Annis and Ivan, and, she's gonna be like, okay, so, really quick, before I forget, because I know we're gonna try, and, I mean, we don't know who the other masters are yet, but I've been trying to get people that we know that are gonna be in the Grail War, or at least in Dream's End, to help us out with, Stitch's McCrazy Pants. The butcher.
The butcher. Gotcha.
Uh,
I've only had one cup of coffee. I'm a little.
oh no. But yeah, so far I think I've been pretty successful. I couldn't get enough of a good read on Umbra. But, oh god, why am I blank? Lovisa sounded like she was going to help. But I think I don't know, I just wanted to let you guys know that I was doing that.
I mean,
That was in my plans as well, to try and talk to the church and
I mean, we kind of
anyone else about helping, or, a temporary alliance against the butcher at least.
Like, I've brought up the church before in front of Miss Luvisa and you, and, obviously Annis. I would like their help, but I don't think they'll talk to me, so I'm leaving that way. And he just, like, hand points to Annis, or, like, hands over to her. Yeah, they don't really do Fae, it seems.
Yeah, obviously I don't have to convince you to help with the butcher.
Right.
So that's at least 3 out of 7? And I assume Lucretia's gonna help.
One would hope.
So that's 4 out of 7. 4 out of 7 ain't bad. Why I said ain't. Oh god, I've been hanging around Johnny for too long.
Hey.
That was fully a joke.
I know.
Your accent is lovely.
So is yours.
Fuck. Yeah, we just don't know who the 2 clock tower people are.
Well, one
Well-
of them is going to be Lucretia, I thought.
Wait, hold on. I'm doing my math wrong. We've got...
There's the wild card. We
There's
don't know who that's
Luvisa.
going to be.
Who's the Edelfelt? There's Umbra, who's the Einzbern. There's Annis, who's... Annis.
Thanks.
Did you really want me to call you a Makiri? I don't think you wanted me to call you a Makiri.
No.
And then Lucretia is gonna be one of the clock tower ones, hypothetically. There's another clock tower. There's the wild card. And then there's Butthead. Okay, so I'm not forgetting anybody. I was just like, wait, who do I not know? So really, we've got more than half of everybody ready to go and kick this guy's ass. Because we only need 4, or we only need to get 6 people on board.
It doesn't even have to be masters.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just saying out of, like, all the participants, like...
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought I would let you guys know that I'm doing that, so that I don't forget to tell you, and then it seems like I'm keeping a bunch of secrets when I'm not actually keeping a bunch of secrets, and so I know I've been very bad about that, and I'm trying to be better. gonna try anyway. I make no guarantees.
I mean, we're people. If they're people we want to all see anyways, we can just talk together.
There's... Because I know you're gonna try and enter, I'm trying to do this on my own because I'm trying to be seen as a neutral party.
So that means I have to go see people again afterwards.
To do what?
I want to know who everybody is, so I want to see who the clock tower participant will end up being.
You'll know who they are once we find out. Like, I'm talking about going and talking to them after we know who they are. I can't go talk to people who I don't know who they are, and we're all gonna find out at the same time. In theory. I'm just trying to go and talk to them to convince them to help us by myself so that they don't think that I'm a participant. Because I'm not, but I also want them to be able to trust me with stuff. You know? Anybody?
He's just like kind of mulling it over because it's like he still wants to talk to people to gather intel as well, just in general, not even for the butcher. So he's like, am I still allowed to like talk to them afterwards?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Like, I'm just saying that for that part in particular, I'm trying to do that on my own. Like, I don't want everybody to come with me when I do that. But you guys can totally talk to people on your own. Like, I'm not going to stop you. I never have.
I want to gather as much intel as we can.
Well, yeah.
Because, someone might tell you one thing and maybe Annis gets a little bit of tidbit information. I mean, the boat, I think, was a good representation of that. Because I think you found out a lot about Piers, but Annis, I mean, you gathered a lot of information as well that I don't think I had either.
We'll at some point need to sit down and come up with a game plan for how we're going to handle the butcher and everyone else in the Grail War as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know what's up. And she's just...
it. And whatever info I find, I'll be sure to pass on, because that's, you're passing that over to, He just kind of nods. He's like, I'll see what I can get. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm ready for Gunther.
Are you?
I am so ready.
I don't think you're ready.
Is anyone ready?
No one is ever ready
Slap
for Gunther.
Because I've got to warn you, it's been a long time, and we're trying not to do face claims anymore.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh shit. Picrew Gunther?
All right.
Yeah.
Let's just drag you all to a new map and then share it. There are so many of you. Can I remember how I did this before? Probably not.
It's in the Yeehaw Chili and I can leave peacefully.
Peacefully? Are you threatening us?
I'm talking about my goddess. To leave in peace.
Ah, you're rude. Let me select all the tokens. I don't want to do these one at a time. Come
Honestly,
on.
that is a good way to be like, are you threatening me or are you just talking about your religion? Just
Alright, fine.
ominous.
God.
No one has to know.
Dragging everybody over individually.
There's gotta be a way to mass move tokens.
There's a way to mass move them within a map. I'm having trouble moving them between maps. So I'm sure there's a way to do it that I just don't know. But we digress. All right. Oh, wait. I'm going to... to hell with it. We all know. Remember, Johnny's in disguise. And Aiden is a horse, I assume.
Yeah.
Now to click buttons to make it so that the screen at home can see. There we go. All right. Hey, look, it's that old map.
And all the same people.
That was the
No,
one
I
thing.
think that is actually different people. Hang on.
That's the same people.
That's all the same people.
The map is largely unchanged. The only real difference is that Gunter has a Picrew and looks dorky.
Oh my god.
Because I didn't like any of the Picrews that came with cowboy hats, so I accepted that he would not have a cowboy hat for now. I will Photoshop one in for future appearances.
He's a himbo.
He's a good boy, though. Anyway, I think you can freely move around this map, but if not, let me know, because I don't think I changed those settings.
So, here's the question, big guy. Do you want to be a horse, a human, or a centaur when you meet our friend Gunter?
Oh, hold on. I gotta. You said restaurant, yes?
It is a restaurant. They do serve food.
More than Gunter?
Um,
Because he's just like, if there's people in there, he doesn't want to just reveal he's a centaur.
right. I mean,
yeah.
there are probably people in there.
Mm,
So you could start out as a human. I can do that.
okay. He hasn't. He looks to Derek. He doesn't have pants. And they're in the middle of winter. Maybe horse.
It's gonna be weird if you just walk in as a horse. We didn't think about this, did we?
We didn't. I just realized it's dead of winter.
Ooh,
Wait, what season is it good to walk in without pants?
In Germany.
I've only got long shirts, okay?
Hold on.
Oh no.
I might have something for this.
Is it Penelope fan
Hold
merch?
on. No, hold on.
Booty shorts that say "Don't be nasty."
Hold on. Okay, no. She's got, okay, before she goes and does what I have her doing on the screen, she's like, alright, I had these, and she pulls out the shift weave clothes.
Oh right.
What are those?
Before
Like,
your time.
Huh?
They're before your time, friend.
Yeah, okay, so it's, I forgot I had these.
Technically, I have them too, but I am currently wearing them.
But these can basically, I'm trying to remember, it's like they absorb the outfit or something?
You can
That's correct.
take an outfit and absorb it into them and then make it change into that outfit on demand. It's like an easy way to carry a full wardrobe.
So she's gonna be like, alright, if you promise not to break them, because if you break them, I will break you.
You gonna put him in a sparkly idol outfit?
It's a skirt.
He just nods his
It's gonna
head.
turn into a skirt because that's all I've got on here right now. But you know what? I think you can wear it. It might be a little short. This is what I got.
He just nods, and he's just like holding this, pulls out one
Oh
of
wait,
his
hold on. She's gonna like dig through her bag. She's like, I got pajama pants in here. So I could put those in the shift weave clothes. And then you could wear pants. So would you rather wear pajama pants or a skirt?
either or at this point. Probably the skirt would be easier.
Okay. Skirt.
Yep.
And
So
she's gonna hand them over. Be like, remember, you break them, I break you.
Aiden looks over to Annis, is like, here, because he's not wearing. Oh, did you just do it to him?
All I did was snap my fingers.
Okay, I was so scared. He was gonna fucking be. He was like Annis tree. Or 'cause
Whatever.
last time Penelope like yelped.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I'll just turn around. It's fine.
Okay, so yeah, more foam time.
Falling off.
And he, like, as fast as possible while tripping, just gets skirt on and then puts on a nice tabard.
Echo leans over at Derek and Johnny and goes, "What are they doing?" And Derek's like, "They're determining how to make him not a naked human when he walks in." And she goes, "Oh, does this come up often?" And Johnny goes, "More often than you would think by this point."
So,
Do
yeah,
you not
he's
just
ready.
carry extra clothes for him? You would think he'd keep them in the saddlebags, but I mean, it's not like he gets to go shopping very often. Oh, well, when we get back, I can probably find some clothes in the castle if he needs them for the future. That might be a good idea.
Your pants, Kwaku.
No. But yeah, after Penelope handed him the skirt, she went immediately over to the righty horse toy thing.
Yeah?
She's like, "I'm back."
Ta-da!
Order in or whatever goes in the machine, and then
Yeah.
just starts riding.
Just, he looks at you in horror, like, what are you doing? Just in his eyes.
Don't judge me.
Like, walks up to pat the metal horse and be like, "You okay?"
It's not a real horse, Aiden. It is fake. It's a toy.
Just,
Let me have this.
I'm just gonna follow Annis at this point. He's just, like, taking it all in.
Johnny sighs.
Let me have any fun. She just hops back down. And just
I mean,
pouts.
you can continue to ride. I'm not going to judge you.
Fine, I don't have any more loose change anyway. Let's go see Gunter!
Okay. And Ennis goes into the saloon.
All right. Let me get you his new picture.
He runs up and just plops herself onto a chair.
We'll go to the side.
Look at all these humans. That guy smiles.
Look at all those chickens.
Like, these two guys are just right in front of each other smiling like this. It's just so silly to me.
Oh my god!
For a second, I was like, is his name Hatless? Because that's hilarious if his last name is Hatless.
I
That
mean,
would just be-
it might be becoming that because it's funnier, but I don't think he ever gave you a last name before.
Nope.
Well, that is now his last name. That is how that works.
That's
Oh my god.
unfortunate.
I'll look up or get someone who knows German to tell me German for Hatless. So what that is I forgot to check the button to use the non-file name.
Oh.
There you go. But if you want to make his name Hatless, that's on you. He just has to live with that.
Like, hello, my name is Gunter Hatless.
There. No. Game, come on. I keep trying to add him to his proper folder, and it's like, I'm adding him to every other asset in D&D instead. So there's like 6 Gunter in my inventory now. That's a lot of Gunter. Ilya's gonna stay outside. I know you're surprised. Okay. Hemlock, stop being giant.
Can go hang out on the little toy. There we go. It's gonna
Yeah.
perch.
Bird gonna bird. right, so yeah, you come in. At this point, it is the lunch crowd. So there's people sitting around eating whatever, having a good time or a sad time, depending on which table you're sitting at. The place is pretty much as you remember it from before. It's largely patroned by people from the local mining industry. As you recall from forever ago, there's a mine nearby, and this is where people who come in for day trips from nearby cities or whatever hang out, stay overnight. The workers also have their own place, which until like a month ago was allegedly haunted. You understand the deal behind that now. But yeah, work seems to have picked up again once the ghost sighting stopped. Hooray.
Yay!
Yeah, you can see Gunter hanging out over there behind it. His hat is not on. We're just going to have that matches thing right now. But when he sees the lot of you come over, he puts on a cowboy smile. He picks up a glass, wipes it a little bit, and then sets it down as if that's what he was doing when you came in, just to keep the thing going. And then he sees the whole lot of you. All right, hi everybody, welcome. Oh my goodness, it's an angel. And he sees like Echo in the back.
Yeah, we brought some friends.
Oh, what a mighty fine day indeed. Hello, everyone. Oh my, it's been so long. Tell me, first of all, where are my manners? Who's drinking? Who's eating? Where you want it? And how much?
Okay, well, this guy right here, and she points to Aiden, he wants the hot chili because we've told him so much about it, and he's never gotten to try it.
Oh, well, if it's your first time, then I'll have to make it extra spicy, and, well, let's just say it's a good thing you're wearing a skirt, because you might need to run.
And
wait, what in?
Can you make it vegetarian?
You mean, can I make it without the meat?
Yeah.
For you, official honorary cowgirl, yes. But don't you tell anybody now. This is special.
I won't tell a soul.
All right.
It's a cow folk secret.
Of course. Glad you understand.
Yeah.
Thank you.
In that case, how about the rest of you? I already know this one's going to be getting some yeehaw chili and some water and possibly some milk.
Yes, to all three of those for him. I would like some of your coffee. Is it still breakfast time?
Yeah, this is like, it's like the shift from breakfast to brunch time. Because you kind of went out to do the stuff that you're doing around dawn, and it only takes so long to get here from the castle, even with your conversation in the middle. So
Definitely
I'll get you
some coffee.
how dark you
your-
want it? Like, how
As
awake
black
do
as
you
my
want to be?
soul.
Black
What?
as the void?
As black as the void, Gunther. As black as the
All right.
void. And
Black
then-
as a Texas night with the stars not out, I understand.
Yes. And some pancakes.
Just
All right.
ears perk up, like you swear you could see like the rest of them still there, and just pancakes. Looks back to Gunter. Pancakes, please.
All right,
You
I'll
can have
flap
my
you a
kind
jack or two.
when he doesn't like the chili, and I will just eat the chili.
Oh, he's gonna like the chili. I believe in you. He leans across the table and looks directly in Aiden's eyes, and he says, "Oh, I can tell. I can tell you're fully capable of enjoying this yeehaw chili. In fact, I'm going to make it extra spicy just for you because I know you're rugged and you can take it."
Oh yeah, he's a real rugged cowboy type.
I can tell.
Yeah. I think you two would get along famously.
Now, look, I can get along with anybody. The question is whether or not they can handle me.
Well, you see, this big guy here, he's like, He's like a wild horse at heart.
Exactly that.
Well, okay.
So it's less of whether he can handle you as to whether you can tame him.
Well, now I've tamed myself a stallion or two. Sure,
He just
I
looks
look
at
forward
him
to
very
it.
awkwardly. Looks at him and Penelope. He's like, help. Pineapple.
Are you saying pineapple?
Pineapple.
I mean, I could get you some pineapples for your flapjacks, no problem.
Yes, definitely. Yep.
One use of pineapple.
And bacon.
One use of pineapple.
Lots
All
of
right.
syrup.
I'll get you good and full, don't worry about it.
You might as well just bring us a whole pot of coffee. Between me and Penelope.
2 pots.
2 pots.
2 pots
One
of
pot
coffee.
for you. I would also like a mimosa, and then honestly, whatever you feel like making, Gunter.
All right, no problem. I can make that work. Let's see, so that's a lot of you. How about you, Miss Nice Lady? How are you? It's like, oh, I'm... Can I just get some hash browns? Sure, how do you want them? Everything? You mean like a Waffle House everything? Yes, exactly, a Waffle House everything. All right, no problem. I can do that. And looks over at Derek. And you, sir? What would you go for? Can I... All right, I'm going to ask for it, yeah. Can I get some biscuits and gravy? I mean, sure, I could do that. You want the gravy on or in the biscuit? It's like, I never thought I'd get this far, honestly. I'll surprise you then.
No.
Looks over and sees Diana. And what can I do for you? You can feel free to take a seat over here. We've still got one.
Right. Echo, are you sure you don't want to sit instead?
No, I'm good. I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Okay. She's gonna sit very just delicately. Still just like, I will start with a glass of water, and that's what I will start with.
Do you prefer that water sparkling or clear as the sky?
Surprise me.
All right. Fair enough. Just whenever you're hungry, let me know, and I'll make sure you're taken care of.
Just nods like.
Then he walks over and he's like, and the usual for you, Miss Beautiful Angel Lady? She goes, yes, please. He nods, and then he goes back there. All right. And then she goes back there, and the door closes. Is that normal? Does that normally happen?
I don't
Johnny,
know.
Do you want to trade seats with me?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, Johnny.
Yes.
I think they're being nasty back there. What do you think?
I really hope not, for our food's sake.
Go find out. I'm gonna go find out.
Okay, but are you sure?
Yes,
Because there's some things that once you see them, you can't unsee them.
I'm doing it.
Oh, well,
I have to know.
Okay, I sit with Johnny.
Don't you fucking dare!
Moves over one seat. Oh no.
She just like pops her head back over the counter. Aiden, that's my seat.
I warm it.
That's kind of gross.
Ugh, now I'm gonna have horse ass on my seat.
Human ass.
that remains to be seen.
All right. Penelope isn't gonna open the door.
Yeah.
She's gonna like lean against it and listen to see if she can hear anything.
What a snoop.
Yeah, you can do a perception check and see what you can hear. you can't tell. There's a lot of noise going on in here. There's a whole bunch of people speaking German in the room, and also you can hear barely through the door the sound of food being prepared, but you don't really know what else is going on.
Shrugs, or she just shrugs and then is just gonna go through the door.
Okay. So barging through the door, what you find is the two of them are actually cooking together. It's not ready yet, Penelope.
I mean, I figured. I was just curious because I didn't think you would walk back here.
He's been teaching me lately how to cook.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
I'll be helping prepare some of your food. But don't worry, he won't let me do anything too bad with it. Now, give yourself some credit. You've been improving vastly once you learned that you can add spices to things. It didn't seem necessary. It's always necessary to add spices to things. It's part of what makes it Western fun. Isn't that right, Penelope?
Or just good cooking.
I mean,
In
that's also
general.
important. But this is what adds the yeehaw to the chili.
That is also true. I don't even know what's in Yeehaw chili, but that is true.
A lot of spices.
I mean, obviously.
Enough to keep you
Okay.
warm on a snowy day.
Then I will leave you two to it. Have fun. And she does like a weird, awkward little salute because she doesn't know what else to do. And she's gonna walk back out and sit back down in the seat. And be like, well,
So were they being nasty?
well, you see, when I walked in, Echo had a spatula in her hand. And they were both bent over and kind of sweaty because the stove is hot, you know.
That seems unsafe.
And Gunter was kind of like red in the face a little bit on account of the stove being hot. They were just cooking together. That's all.
Oh.
What were you thinking, Annis? Gosh,
Um,
were you being nasty?
no.
Aiden's having an epiphany right now. He's finally looked across the room because I was like, oh, there's a lot of fucking animal heads in here.
Oh no.
I was like, and
Hey.
there's a fucking bear rug.
There's
Oh.
a bear rug, yeah.
Aiden just like kind of like cause got up from chair because they walked in directly, looked over, gets up because he's like, I'm not gonna actually sit in Penelope's chair. I won't be that mean to her. Looks over and is like, and you just see him like speed walking, just like to the fucking bear.
Sonny, most of these are fake. In fact, I think he said all of them are fake.
Gotta do an investigation.
Okay, you can do a bear rug autopsy. Go for it.
Is that a medical check or is that like an actual?
I mean, are you checking to see if it was a live animal, or are you just checking to see if it's fake?
Is it fake? Yeah.
Then do an investigation check.
Okay. Boy, this is gonna be bad. 2.
I mean, you're in human mode right now, so it's technically a 3.
3. Yeah.
You know, it's really hard to tell whether or not bears in the wild have those tags that you found on the edge of its foot. Who knows? You've not seen that many bears.
It's fake.
Show him the IKEA tag on it.
This tag, yes, it means it's fake. She just flips it over, and it's very clearly like manufactured.
Oh.
It's plastic.
Why?
I don't know. It's the way
It's an aesthetic thing.
people decorate.
Yeah, it's the
It's
aesthetic.
a cowboy decoration thing.
He just the horror in his face when he starts to like. He's like, "Is this what cowboys are?" He's like,
Sure.
You would not like real cowboys, Aiden.
his judgment of Gunther just starts beginning to change. He's just like,
Just wait till you have the chili. It's fine.
very wary of this human, but he goes back to his chair. He now is very sus.
Penelope, should we tell him what spurs are?
Oh, not yet.
Okay.
You just wouldn't like the whole entire cowboy thing, I think.
Which is a shame, because Gunter's a real delight.
So, he not cow man.
No, cowboys are let's go back to our seats.
Alright. Penelope's just gonna be like, Aiden, okay, I need you to repeat after me. Not cowman. Just say, he is not a cowman.
He is not
Uh-huh.
cow
A cowman.
a cowman.
Yes. That is the correct comment.
So cowboys are a thing in America. They lived a long time ago, and they ride horses, and they keep cows safe.
Nods head, but then looks over to, but why? Why? If
They're like rugged, masculine. They hunt creatures. Some of them.
he's just like, say no more. He understands now. Ooh.
They're like rangers, dude.
Sometimes they're gay.
I mean, that applies
Yeah.
to everyone, but yeah.
And this has read the book that Brokeback Mountain is based on.
I love her. He nods. He's like, okay, some cowboys are gay. Got it. He's like,
There
taking
aren't
notes.
a lot of girls in the Old West are usually like wives, barmaids, hookers, cooks, so there aren't a lot of them out in the field, so it's just a lot of men alone with other men,
Annis, where are you getting your definition of cowboy from?
This very information.
I read a book.
What book?
It was... I actually need to look up and see if the book that Brokeback Mountain was based on was also called Brokeback Mountain. Give me a second. I mean, books...
Very informational. Iden chimes in, books good.
Books are good. However...
Brokeback Mountain, the movie, came out in 2005.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
December of 2005.
We're so close.
So you've got trailers.
Trailers.
Oh, but it is... okay, the book Brokeback Mountain was also... was this historical, romantic, fantasy book called Brokeback Mountain. I think they're making a film of it.
Annis, that's nasty.
What?
Why Mountain broke?
It's not the mountain that's broke.
I think the
Well-
longer we talk about this, the sooner Aiden's going to find out what breaking a horse means.
I'm ready for that. Yo, chili.
Diana's just gonna sidle up to Annis. Well, she would if I could select the token. There we go. Be like, hey, do you happen to have a copy of that?
Not on me. Probably back at the shop.
And she's just gonna go sit back down.
Interesting facts about Diana.
Right?
She likes to read.
She's here for broken.
Literacy is important.
Absolutely.
Knowledge is power.
And then Penelope's gonna lean over to Johnny and be like, so what do you think of Gunter so far?
I think he is probably going to be happy with cowboys since he's clearly never been to America.
Yeah. That's true.
But if he makes a good breakfast, he's good by me.
You know what? That's fair.
He does make a good breakfast.
Iden discovers billiards.
Like, and a staff, and he just like holds up a billiard stick.
No, Aiden, that's a pool cue.
He takes it back with him.
No, put it back at the table.
He's at the table.
Put it back at the table.
Looks at Annis. Good use.
No, put it back. It's not a weapon. We cannot use it. So we're playing a game.
Puts it back.
If you want, I can teach you how to play after breakfast.
Yes.
Cool.
Around this point, Guter comes out with lots of coffee and proceeds to distribute coffee to the people and water to Diana.
Diana
Here's your
just
water.
like knocks the entire glass of water in one sitting.
And it was not sparkly, by the way. It was just still water. Delicious.
Cool.
And proceeds to distribute coffee to the others. And he sets a glass of water and a glass of milk in front of Iden. You might want to hang on to the milk until you're, deep in yeehaw.
I don't know that I've ever wanted to hear just anything described as being deep in yeehaw.
And then he goes back there to finish prepping breakfast.
Right, so we're heading back to
London. To my shop, yes.
To your shop. Okay.
After we finish with breakfast.
Where is your shop?
It is in... I can not remember the name of Leannis's neighborhood. I've been trying to find where I wrote it down.
Isn't it Grimm's Hollow?
Yes, Grimm's Hollow, thank you. It's in Grimm's Hollow, not too far away from Clock Tower.
Oh.
Botany specifically.
I think I've been there before.
My shop?
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Sounds like a lot of little potions.
Yes, was it before 2002?
No.
Okay. I took over for the previous owner around then.
Well, like, I've gone to it for a few years. Like, is there, like, a little old guy that runs it? Or that used to run it, at least?
Yes, that was my grandfather.
Oh, yeah. Kind of a prickly old man.
Yeah, just a bit.
And then there's kind of a blonde man. Got really pointy ears.
That would be my
Kind
uncle.
of tired all the time.
That's my uncle, yes.
He's really nice. I'm trying to remember if she has actually run into Buck at some point within the game. And I do not remember.
Not within the game.
No.
Okay.
We haven't been back to
Cool.
the shop yet, so...
You met up with them in Sherwood, so you've not met any of them yet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know Beach, but for different reasons.
Yeah. And then there's like this redheaded guy. Kind of an idiot.
That's probably my cousin. That would be Beach's older brother, Buck.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a pretty common reaction.
Sometimes the things that shape us are not becoming the other thing.
Oof. Well, your shop is lovely.
Thank you.
I don't remember what potions I've gotten there, but no complaints. Yeah. Now it'll be cool to visit there and be like, oh yes, I know this place now. I know the person who runs this. She's quite cool.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. Annis is pretty cool. The coolest. Everybody else go home. Just making a face. Penelope is just slowly sipping the pot of coffee. Not even bothering with the cup at this point.
I mean, it's hers.
Yeah?
All right, so about this point, enough time has gone by that Gunter walks out and Eka walks out, and they've got a whole lot of food that they're handing out. Derek gets food. Annis gets food. They walk by Iden first. Johnny gets food. Penelope gets food. Then they go back in. And then comes back out with a big bowl of special chili for Iden. And you know it's a special bowl because it looks like a cowboy hat that's been turned upside down and filled with chili. And he places it on the table in front of Iden, and he hands him a big spoon and a small spoon. And he says, now you're going to want to pace yourself, but this will wake you up, and you'll never be the same.
Both spoons and just dunks them down and shoves them into his mouth.
What, no song this time, Gunta?
Oh, you want the song? Okay. Wasn't quite sure he was going to be ready for that, too.
The full experience.
Of course. All right, then. 1 second. And he walks away for a moment and heads over to the far end of the room where would that I actually had a token for it, I would have added it, but I do not. So he goes over to a jukebox and he puts a quarter in it, and then he punches some buttons, and as he's walking back, fiddle music starts to play in the background. And then he comes back over here to him and he says, all right, before I begin, what's your name? It's important that I have that.
Son. He's like questioning if he's supposed to give his real name or not. He just looks over to y'all. This
is Iden.
Iden.
Iden, and just puts more of the chili in his mouth.
All right. Okay, so he goes, all right then. Well, you came into my saloon, you walked in real tall, you're feeling big and strong, but that's not all. You're here, you're tough. You're quite a guy, but can you handle yeehaw chili? Well, kind of big fry. Well, take a dip, take it good, eat it up, make you real warm, make you hot inside, fight off the snow. Take a deep sigh. Can you feel it? Is it kicking in? Do you feel the spices? Burning sin? Are you ready? Are you gonna ride? Can you feel it deep inside? Here we go, it's the yeehaw chili!
Human step. Not even conformation
Oh
to the
boy.
spice.
Yeah, roll that con.
What? That's a 16!
And yet it kept rolling.
It kept rolling.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is really hot. This is incredibly hot. The last time you had something this hot, you're pretty sure Nina was screwing with you.
Yeah.
You see, one of the many secret ingredients is a Reaper.
Oh. His tongue just like comes out. He's like,
You might want to hit that milk soon.
"You with Nima," and he just like starts pouring the milk on his mouth.
The milk helps. It burns less.
Nom 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 nom.
You feel
Penelope's
very
over there,
warm.
like, applauding Gunter, just like, yeah, Gunter!
He's like eyeing him. He's like, he did this. Prank most foul.
Most foul.
As he continues to eat it. And then chug more milk. Because he don't waste food.
There you go now. You earned it. You're exactly as tough as I'd hoped. Hold on 1 second. And he walks back in here. And he comes out. And when he does, he holds up an actual, like, cattle brand. And he says, "Oh, you're real top of the line. Here we go." And he then pulls out.
Like,
No,
like,
it's okay. We're good.
stumbles.
He pulls out a plate from behind him that has a piece of toast on it, and then he brands the toast. And it has a little cowboy hat on it. He says, "You've earned this one." And then he sticks the toast in your chili. Real cowboy today.
Hot brand.
Does I even know what a brand does?
All he knows that it is steaming and it's red. He's smart enough to know that is someone put a poker in front of him that is very hot. And that was threatening. Has no idea what a cow brand actually is.
Penelope's just gonna facepalm, like, Aiden, it's fine.
Like,
It's just making a design on the toast.
slowly comes back. Looks at the toast.
It has a stylized cowboy hat branded into it.
See? He just put a design on the toast.
Looks to Annis. That not weapon. And that not weapon. And
Yep,
just
it's just all part of the weird aesthetic.
he just this confused face and then takes the toast and dips it into the yeehaw chili and eats it.
It helps. He takes and puts the brand back away. Then he walks out, and Echo follows him, and he comes over and he asks Diana, "Anything catching your appetite on that there menu?"
A waffle?
Sure, we can waffle. You want anything on your waffles? Or in your waffles?
Just some syrup is fine.
Fair enough. We can make that happen. Echo nods, and she goes to make the waffles.
Could I also get a rum and coke?
Sure, what ratio are you looking for?
70-30.
We can do that.
Cool.
That doesn't take very long. He places it down there for you. All right.
She immediately
Good way to
picks it
start
up
the day.
and knocks it back. Pushes the glass back over after she's finished. So, Gunter, was it?
Indeed, indeed.
How long have you been a cowboy?
Well, some of us were born to ride. Me, it was when I saw a movie as a child and I realized that I was simply born in the wrong part of the world at the wrong time.
Yeah, that's... Huh. Fascinating. have you ever been over to the States?
No, unfortunately, I'm afraid I've been bound to the land here on account of this place just didn't understand, and I needed to bring the good word of the Old West out to the far reaches of wonderful Mother Deutschland. Well, Father Deutschland, I suppose, is the more appropriate term, but, I see it as the bosom what raised me.
Huh.
Why, have you been there? Do you have any word from the far west?
I've been there a few times. What word are you looking for? I can give you whatever word you're looking for, but I don't know.
I'm just curious. I've never really been able to get there myself. I was hoping to go someday, but before I knew it, I'd met the nice people here and I'd built up a life on this side, and now I simply enjoy the West via film, movie, and good old country music.
I mean, all I can really tell you is don't go to Florida. It's a dumpster fire.
I would never go to Florida. There's no reason to go there. My understanding is that it is swampy and full of meth.
I mean, that's pretty accurate. I can't say that I've ever been to Texas, but eh. I've been through Georgia once. Georgia?
Johnny chimes in. You would not like Georgia either, buddy. You're probably going to be looking for maybe Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, maybe Southern California, but not the rich and bitchin' part. Honestly, I was kind of hoping to, whenever I found a successor for my saloon here, hand it off to them for a little while and then take the trip myself. Right under the, star sky. See the sun setting over the mountains and the painted world around me. Seemed like a good place to go. Yeah, you really don't want to go to Georgia. I wouldn't recommend it.
I can't really say that I recommend it either, to be honest. He's just like, I've never been to that part of the U.S.
It gets really cold at night, says Derek from all the way down.
Derek, aren't you from New York?
I can travel.
It's just eating, or have they brought out? Yeah, they've brought out the breakfast.
Yeah, you have your food.
She has nothing to contribute.
Then suddenly waffles.
Ooh, waffles.
And syrup.
Ooh, syrup. Diana eats the waffle very daintily. Like pinkies out daintily.
It's a mighty fine eating gait you got there.
Well,
Would you like some sausages or bacon or anything to go with that?
oh no. I just the waffle is fine for me, and she just keeps eating like tiny little
Fair
bites.
enough. If you change your mind, just let us know. Otherwise, I'll be happy to let you enjoy your food in peace.
She just nods.
Surviving the yeehaw chili still, friend?
He's eating it.
What?
He's eating it. But yeah, I've done my thing. I got my yeehaw chili. I'm content.
Okay.
I think he's just so delighted by the yeehaw chili just absolutely overwhelmed with emotion that he just can't say anything and he just can't stop eating it.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, you're going to remember the Yeehaw chili for the rest of your life.
I think he should have a thermos of it for the road, to be honest.
You traveling somewhere cold, buddy?
I think we're going somewhere warmer, to be honest.
But he would really like more of the Yeehaw chili.
That's
I
not
can
a
see it in
problem.
his eyes.
Looks over at Iden and he says, "You're not trying to reverse engineer the secret recipe, are you? Because the normal
Shakes his
Yeehaw
head
chili has
no.
meat in it, so you won't get very far with this."
He just shakes his head as he shoves another spoon into his mouth.
He's trying to start a rival saloon, Gunter.
He's not.
He's totally doing it.
I mean, I'm not opposed to having a rival. I mean, that's kind of part of the cowboy way, too. Just know that if you open it up within sight distance, then we might have to decide how this is going to go at high noon.
He looks really confused.
He's gonna name it Horsin' Around.
No,
That's a pretty good name. I can't deny that. Wait, do you
'Cause-
are you gonna have horses in your saloon? Because I really
Oh, yeah.
wanted to, and zoning is a bitch.
Aiden loves horses.
He just nods his head yes. He eats more. It's more Yeehaw
He
chili.
he feels very emotionally and spiritually connected to horses.
I can respect that.
I mean, sometimes he feels like he is a horse. At least halfway.
He just looks at her with his eyes, just like glaring at her.
Now,
He's like, "Oh, what the-"
now listen. If something matters to you, don't you let anyone tell you that you can't do it. You go all in. You don't just go half horse, buddy. If you're into horses, go all horse, all the way.
And he's just like this look of, wouldn't the horse have been better at this point?
It's okay. I know that horses can't eat chili.
yeah, that would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Feeding a horse chili, that would be silly.
Why would you
Yeah.
guys? Why would you feed horses chili? I don't really understand what you're getting at, but I mean, if you're gonna have horses, then I am happy to give you some tips on how to, feed them. There's a lot that I learned. Like I can't have horses here, but I have had horses. Like, can help you out. Like, the importance of shoeing horses, right? Like it's important for when they're walking if you want to keep their feet, safe. Let's see. I could give you some hints on how to brush them. Take care of them. And then when you want more horses, I can tell you a little bit of the seasonal trips or like husbandry.
He just stops dead in his tracks and just drops the spoons. And he just looks at this man. He looks to Annis. He looks to.
Oh,
he's like,
did the chili catch up to you? You're looking real sweaty there, friend.
Nope. Annis. Like doesn't even know what to make of Gunter anymore. He's just like, this man is talking to him like he doesn't know horses. Like the audacity
Oh.
of this man.
Don't worry, Gunter. Aiden's expert on horses.
Yep.
He knows horses like the back of his hand.
Yep.
But also the fact that he just talked about like invading the privacy of horses. He's just like,
He knows how to brush horses. He knows how to
it's like,
put
alright.
shoes on
Hey,
horses.
Shelly.
He knows.
He went to, in my head, I was like, yeah, he goes to lift up his foot, and I was like, wait, no, he's got human legs. Can't do that.
It's just he's one with the horses.
I definitely respect
Going
that.
over the table.
Where
Well.
did you go to the table?
It's like, I can't be near this man no more. This man is sus. This man is weird.
You walk over to a table that is populated by a bunch of German miners who are talking about the ridiculous schedule that they've fallen behind on due to ghosts.
German, so I don't understand.
Yep.
I put the yeehaw
They all
chili
see
on
you
the
walking
table.
up and they see that you are eating the Yeehaw chili, and then the one in the bottom right, like this one, just points to where the bathroom is.
Oh. He puts the chili on the table. He's like, okay. Meet Gunter. I'm good. And just like Kind of looks back at that stick over there, though.
The pool stick?
The pool stick.
Wait, are you taking the pool stick?
He's very tempted.
No, don't do it.
But he leaves the chili at the table with them.
Penelope's just gonna be like, well, Gunter, thank you for breakfast.
No problem. You're friends of my good friend Echo here, so you are all welcome to eat your fill, and no gratuity necessary. It's on the house.
Okay, but what about double gratuity? And she puts double gratuity on the table.
I mean, I would not say no, but
Triple gratuity.
thank you for your generosity. Keeps the lights on.
Diana goes, alright, quadruple gratuity.
You guys don't have to get in a check fight here. It's fine.
I'm paying 10 times the bill.
Aiden's like, what is money? He's not there. He's walked outside. He's like, okay. I've had the chili. I know who this dude is now, and I don't know how I feel about him. So.
All right, well, in that case, hold on one moment. And he walks away, and he comes back with a thermos, and he sets it on the table for your friend.
He's gonna be really excited about that thermos of Yeehaw chili.
I bet. It's not often you get the veggie heavy version.
And, you know, he's just so... I know he just ran out, but he's just so excited to get back to his horses.
That's fair. I don't begrudge a man for his love of the equine species.
He's so desperate to get back to his horse. And that's okay.
Okay, so
I
does
am
anyone
just like shaking her head like, no, my God.
does anyone have any other Gunter activities they'd like to partake in?
Well, Artie has stepped away for a moment.
Fair enough. Do you have any other Gunter activities you'd like to partake in?
Oh, yes, actually. Shoot. Okay. Can you hand me my phone really quick? I have a mission that I have been trying to get taken care of that involves Gunter.
Okay.
Hold on. I wrote this down ages ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, I wrote this down back in September.
Oh, good.
Back when we played Truth or Dare. She's like,
Okay.
Gunter, before we leave, do you mind if I get up on the stage and play a little song for you?
No, go right ahead.
All right.
It is always there for a pretty lady.
And then she's gonna look at Echo and be like, I promised I would do this, and it's taken me a bit, but I'm doing it now. And she's gonna run up to the stage. And she's gonna start playing Achy Breaky Heart on the viola for Gunter.
Give me a performance check. He's into it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right, come. My dear, come on, let's go. And he goes out there by himself, and he starts doing the dance. All by himself.
Hey, get it, Gunter.
Echo's just watching this, like she does not understand what she's looking at. And Derek is watching this like he knows exactly what he's looking at. And Johnny is actively looking away.
Oh no.
And he's just doing it all by himself. But the music's really good, and the other people who are there are cheering along, even though they don't understand the words. So it just sounds like a nice bop to them.
Echo, you should dance with him.
I don't know how to do that. Awkwardly walks out and just starts to try to mimic what he's doing.
Yeah.
Passively. Not amazingly, but passively. They're now doing that.
Amazing.
All right.
Yay! Now I can check that off my checklist.
Hooray. Within a year, no less.
That has seriously been on my checklist since September.
Excellent.
Oh my god. And that's it for Penelope.
Okay.
And then Diana had no business with Gunter other than she was just there for the ride.
Okay, that's fair.
The yeehaw chili.
She's gonna drink another rum and coke that she's just gonna go behind the bar and fix it for herself while they're doing their dances.
It is not hard. She is fine. Okay, so who is carrying the yeehaw chili? Because I'm adding it to someone's inventory.
Penelope will carry it.
Okay.
Was there any? I know Aiden ran outside, but is there anything else?
I was there for the yeehaw chili. I have plans for it for later.
Oh no.
Oh, good.
If you didn't think this is my plan all along, I need that chili.
Oh no.
Well, it's now in Penelope's inventory and can be handed off whenever you want to.
Yes.
Oh my god. Is there anything Annis would like to do in regards to Gunter before we leave the saloon?
She would say her goodbyes, and that's about it. Nothing
Fair enough.
fancy.
Cool.
All right.
Look, I've been waiting for that.
I know.
All right. So, suffice it to say, I think we're pretty much tapped on your Germany adventure. So, if anyone would like to adjust their inventories to call dibs on stuff they're claiming from the castle, now is a good time to do it.
I'm gonna look really quick.
Also, when you get back, Echo's going to give Aiden some people clothes. I'm going to add an item for that now.
I was like, do I have the veil in my inventory by chance?
I think I added it.
I see it now. Damn.
I love how I've still got the bullets and the rifle at the castle.
Yeah? Well, you weren't flying with them.
No. I'm gonna have her keep those.
You know what I still have two of that I didn't think about because there wasn't a let me bring this to people.
What?
I still have two Dudley form potions.
Do what?
The Dudley form that Annis made for him.
The polymorph potions that make you
Turn
human.
you into a guy.
Yeah, they're called the Potion of Dudley form on my sheet apparently.
Huh.
Yeah, you all get sarcastic names for stuff if I make them up.
Eh.
Same reason you have the Vampire Duck of Eldath at the bottom of your inventory.
Apparently 2 smoke grenades at the castle.
Oh shit.
I will not be taking those. Or the reason arm. Are those mirrors... Those are big mirrors, right?
They're pretty big. They're like full body stand mirrors so that you can see yourself across that. Or in the case of these ones, see whatever's on the other side of the other one.
Hey, big guy, you want to do me a favor?
Yeah.
These big mirrors are enchanted so that you can look into one and see what's going on out of the other one.
Oh.
I can't put them in my bag for obvious reasons. He just holds open the bag. It is very not big enough to put them in. Do you think you could hold on to them while we teleport to the shop?
He just thumbs up. Yes.
Okay.
He's like, he's got his arms ready.
Cool. I will move
Alright.
them to...
Oh, Aiden, I have your yeehaw chili. And she just hands him a thermos of yeehaw chili. It's a gift
takes
from
it.
Gunter.
And he slides it into his saddlebag that he has. Strapped around.
So
I have
don't-
moved it between you.
Okay, cool.
Yay.
Veggie hot chili.
I love that.
Okay. So, is there anything else anyone's doing here? As a reminder, Kwaku's going to be here for maybe another week or so to finish building a golem, and then he's peacing out because he's creeped out by this place.
Understandably.
At some point off screen, but during conversation, at minimum, Annis would have gotten Kwaku's actual phone number so she doesn't keep calling the castle.
Yeah, that's
Acknowledging
fair.
that his phone is not on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Yeah.
readily gives that information. He says that he's going to be probably hitting up Clock Tower next anyway. So, at the very least, he'll be in town if needed once the week has gone by.
Cool.
Diana's also going to give Kwaku her contact information. Or, I guess, does he make it known that he's going to be potentially heading to Clock Tower?
Yeah, he tells everyone that that's just where he's going. Like, he's been here for the last, like, by that point, essentially 2 months.
Yeah.
He was originally going out to find out what was going on with the Einzberns, and he's figured out what was going on with the Einzberns, so now he's going to Clock Tower to work on some other stuff. He's kind of got a backlog of things to build for people since he takes contracts and trades for stuff.
Yeah, she'll give Kwaku her contact info and be like, I'll also be around Clock Tower, so if you want to meet up at any point, here's my number.
Yep. Numbers are traded.
Woo!
Modern world phones. All right. Well, in that case, if everyone's updated their inventory for whatever they're taking, we're going to dig out the Anna's shop map, which you've missed for so long.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joke's on you, I already have it.
Yeah, I have it, like, thumbnailed forever, essentially. Oh, God, all these NPCs are still in it. Hold on. It's more fun. I'll open it to remind you, but start closing some maps after this. Because it was nighttime when you left, so I have to fix the nighttime and add some tokens to it so that you can actually see it.
Merlin and a little bit of the alleyway.
Yeah, it's because your characters aren't there. This one does have line of sight on. I'm just gonna drag you all to the water because that's where you're gonna pop out. Echo staying. Penelope's going.
Rubber ducks are still in the pond.
Fuck.
Yep. All right, I think that's all of you.
My
Not
place
me.
is a tree.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, I have to
Oh,
share.
Selena's there! And Jameson.
It's where they were when you last left. All right, let's add some people.
As always, as we climb out of the pond, Annis just cleansing stone, cleansing stone, cleansing stone.
And we appreciate her.
Assembly line.
Certain emissaries don't need it, but she does it anyway.
Annis, you poked me especially hard with that cleansing stone.
I mean, I was just making sure you were dry and clean.
Rude.
What?
Pokes her back.
Excuse you.
Just making sure you were clean.
You didn't poke me with a cleansing stone.
There we go.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
They are not actually behind the shop anymore. I am removing them. But I'm leaving the ducks because you never said you cleaned them up.
Annis just leaves them. They're not hurting anybody. So welcome to the back of my shop.
Oh, this is lovely.
All one of you that hasn't been here. Let me poke my head. What time of day is it? Like,
It's mid-morning in Germany. I think Germany's 2 hours off from London. This is where geography bites me, but I think it's 2 hours off. So it's like actually lunchtime now because you were there at the end of breakfast. Oh, wait, no, you went back to the castle and messed with stuff. Never mind. No, it's the afternoon.
Let me see who's here first.
Let me shift that to the actual time of day it is.
Poke her head into the main shop area.
We'll just say it's noon for simplicity. Plus 2. It's 2 p.m. Cool. Alright, so you're checking to see who's working. Wait, where'd your token go? Get over here.
The shop is closed. The cousins are rioting. Well, cousins singular, because the one is still off fighting monsters at Burger King's.
As you do.
As you do.
Yeah.
Like, while Annis is checking really quick, Aiden's gonna put the mirrors in your...
Oh.
You're
Yeah.
not carrying them. Boop.
Thanks for that, big guy.
Yeah.
Don't know how else I was going to get them here.
Use them for his big arms.
They'll probably be useful in Dream's End, honestly.
Oh, smart.
Mm-hmm.
Aiden says hi to Ignatius.
You get a grumbling, crackling firewood sound back.
Yeah, buddy. And then I'll head over to everybody else.
Oh, I can't move my token, and everything is dark.
Oh, is it the door is shut, maybe?
Yeah, the door's closed.
Oop.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
You just had so many tokens in there, you probably couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Yeah, we can come in through the pond now. It's a Penelope thing.
That's
healthy.
cool.
Got stuck in the wall.
He'll move out of your way.
Oh, no, that wasn't you. I literally got stuck in the wall. Whoop. Oh, now I'm stuck on Annis. Hold on. There we go. Oh, shit. Okay. Well. Hello.
Calm yourself.
I don't know what's going on.
I see she's had her coffee for the morning.
Oh, I'm stuck on the counter.
How?
Oh, God. I can't unstick. There we go. Okay.
Tell you what, I'm dragging you right here. You're free now.
Ah.
In theory.
Ha! Freedom!
It's my cousin Buck. Buck, this is Diana.
Yep.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
I think
How
I've
are
seen you before. Have you been to Clock Tower?
She's a member of the Penelope fan club.
You were at the concert!
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, welcome. So, I mean, between you and me, I know Penelope. It's a big deal, I know.
Right.
But I'm guessing you know her too, since, you apparently travel with her now. That's cool. So tell me about yourself. Come on over here. You want some free candy? We have free candy.
It's going exactly how I thought
Grab
it
the
would be.
candy.
We don't have free candy anymore. Apparently the horseman took it. You know he's a horseman, right? I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Yes.
I'll add candy to my list of things to make.
So are you also a member of the fan club?
I mean, I'm apparently in her top 5 fans. I don't really keep track of the number, but I'm pretty up there. We go on secret missions sometimes. That's important, right?
She casually pulls out her fan club card, that has like member number 2 on it.
Interesting. Where'd you get that?
From the fan club.
From the fan club.
Yes, from Hither Saxcoat.
Oh, you're one of the people she gave the number 2 one out to. That's cute.
Why are you saying that?
Don't worry about it.
Nope. I'm worried about it now. I'm fully invested in whatever the heck it is you are talking about.
Oh, she likes to give out those number 2 fans so that a lot of people think they're almost as good as her. It's funny.
I'm eating more candy.
Alright, where's your card then, buddy?
Oh, I don't need a card.
Tucks her
Why?
card
Do you-
back
do-
into her...
Do you need a card for people to know how big of a fan you are?
No? Do you?
No, that's why I don't have one.
Okay, well, do you have actual official merch of hers? Or are
I
you one
have-
of those bootleggers?
I'll have you know I have official and unofficial merch of hers.
Diana looks at this bootleg shirt that Iden's holding up, and she's just like, you can see her nose actually, like, crinkle up in disgust, like...
He puts it on
That is... Where did you get that? That is horrendously bootleg.
I think he got it from Cafe Press.
Oh.
Look, it's
Alice
2005.
leans down to-
Yeah? What's up?
Lucretia is supposed to meet us here, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I've got a few things to take care of before we go into me. She points at her head.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, I guess just whenever she gets here, we can
Yeah.
take care of your thing.
Yeah.
This is probably going to go on all day, just points over at the bickering happening. Probably gonna last a while, so I'm just gonna...
Are you... Oh.
Am I what?
I was gonna say, are you heading into the kitchen?
I'm going through the kitchen.
Oh.
Do you... What...
I can make my own coffee. It's
I
fine.
can... I'll start it. I have a feeling I'm going to eat it anyway.
Ida takes his
Maybe if you're going to sleep, maybe you shouldn't drink coffee. And that's really rich coming from me.
I'm not going to sleep. Oh, you mean like when we go into my...
Yeah.
I thought Lucretia would have a way of putting me to sleep.
Oh, I don't know.
It's kind of hard to put us to sleep.
Yeah, even with or without coffee. Which calls into question, why do I drink coffee so much?
Aren't you half human as well?
Well, yes, but it is really insanely difficult to actually put us to sleep.
But didn't she do it at the party?
So the coffee is brewing. I'm going to go over here now. Take care. Don't let my cousin and Diana fight too much. Please stop them if they start getting physical.
Okay, can do. Don't get too nasty out there with Eric.
I'm not going to...
That was a joke. Please don't be upset with me.
I'm not.
You're the best. The boss ass bitch. With a great back. Please don't disown me as a friend.
You see, I'm a good enough friend that I've heard her do these things with her other friends. Penelope, are we good friends?
Well, I mean, I'm also... What?
Penelope, are we good friends?
I mean, we're friends.
You might... She goes,
Are we good
"You
friends?
might
Like,
want
we've
to-
done things. We went on adventures together. We're great friends.
I think it would be hilarious if you went and asserted your dominance right now, Johnny.
I am not worried about this in the
You're
slightest.
the number one Penelope fan now. You've superseded all of them.
I like to think that we're more partners.
That's fair. If Vivi is number one, you're number a million, infinite.
I don't really need a number for this one.
Yes, you're beyond numbers.
I just think it's funny that your cousin is flirting with the lady from the lake.
He flirts with everyone, to be fair, but it is really funny.
You think she'd turn him into an ice cube?
I have no idea. I just know there's no chance of anything happening there, so we're good.
Cuts back to the two of them. But yeah, Penelope and I, we went on all kinds of crazy adventures together. We went on a boat ride.
We did go on a boat together. But Diana taught me how to go to travel via lake. Diana's met my parents.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yes,
So like,
this is true. What?
it's cool because like Penelope's met my parents.
I've only met one of your parents, Buck.
Yeah, I know the other one's a bit. You'll meet her someday. It'll be fun. But also, you've met like my cousin Anis, and you've met my other family members, and really you've met a lot of us. We're very close.
No one wants to meet my family. It's fine. It's not anything to worry about. It's not even a badge of pride. Like, you don't want that. Okay, but also, I've been to every single concert she's had except for the two that I apparently did not know about. Okay, wait, that's not my fault, though. The two that I did not know about and was not invited to, I'm very upset about that. I mean, to be fair, Vivi hasn't been to all of them either. Who's Vivi? Oh, shit. I mean, and Hither Saxcoat hasn't been to all of them either. Well, that's... The point is, I haven't been to all of them except for two, but... Or, no, I've been to all of them except those two. I'm confusing myself.
Yeah, it's fun.
But no, it just...
Listen,
So
tell
wait,
you
but-
what.
What?
We're both amazing fans of Penelope, right? We agree with that?
Right.
Big fans. And as such, I think the two of us should probably have more conversations about how great Penelope is. Are you free this evening?
Someone else please be like, Buck, you have a girlfriend.
Insight.
Damn, Buck.
No, you know what? Hold on.
With
Insight.
a human.
Insight.
Nat 20, 27, baby. Insight. Is he actually trying to hit on her? Or is this like a backstabbing plot like the time in the fake Grail War?
16! He tried to hit on her!
All right, let me make him roll now that you guys are putting numbers to it. One sec.
I need to know if this is going to be another pants situation.
That's a fun description for it.
Like, I don't trust him after that one time. Maybe he's
You
mad.
trusted him before then.
Yes, he did!
That's-
Okay.
That was his mistake, apparently.
Hold on. I have to type what both of you get out of this separately, and then you can play that knowledge as you want.
As far as she can throw him, which, to be fair, is pretty far because she
I
is pretty
feel like
strong.
I feel
but
like he's gonna try and steal that fucking card the moment they're together.
But Diana is such a lesbian, it's not going to happen unless she's trying to get him alone.
So then, like, do
to
something. Yeah,
just
it's like
murder
two
him.
murderers in a room, and you're like, who's gonna die first?
Oh my god.
Oh.
What a way for Buck and or Diana to go.
Honestly, Anna's in the other room talking seriously to Derek, comes back, two bodies on the floor, Aiden's just like hands up with candy falling, like it wasn't me.
Oh, things are happening in the chat. It looks.
No, that's just... I've discovered finally, after all this time, how to make rolls public, and it was not even on one of my rolls. Well, that's important for later. That's important for later.
Oh, no.
All right, cool. Let's see. Why isn't...
Has a very
Oh, I have to
nice
manually add that. Hold on.
Oh, I need to get dice before that chat starts.
chat. Ooh.
Woohoo!
Oh, spicy.
All right, where do I add these? All right, let's program in a new language, because I never did it before.
Penelope is over here just like mentally eating popcorn because she's like, nah, I don't know where to go with this.
There's a reason I grabbed the candy immediately when they both opened their mouths.
She's like,
Oh,
ugh.
that's right. I have new dice now.
All right, does this work?
I only bought some new dice. Some dice I was just given. Not my fault.
All right, can you understand that, just to make sure that it's legible to you?
Nope. Wait. Yes. It says
Ye-
test?
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure before I
Yes.
typed the whole thing that you could read it and no one else could. Because it doesn't tell me who can see it until
Yeah.
after I send the message. All right, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Do I roll with
No,
the
I
poison hemlock dice or the free orange dice? The poison hemlock dice, obviously.
But yes, I could read that.
The one dice I needed. And it rolled a 20.
Hey. That's so cool.
Menacing you with dice.
Don't menace me with dice. How dare you? I am offended.
I poured the dice out, and the 20 escaped and rolled over there and showed up as a 20.
Look. I'm upset because 3 nat 1s in a row last time, and of course I get the nat 20 on the bullshit that Buck pulled.
Right, yeah. It's always the dumb shit.
That's how it
I'm
works.
just really confident until it's just, oh.
Hey.
Hey. I'm taking that 20 as a sign that Annis is going to have the courage to say what she needs.
I believe in
You got this, Annis. I believe in you.
I'm sorry.
All right,
Oh dear.
let's see. Just to check all the languages. You lot have a lot going on.
It's true.
Say, don't put it in Sylvan.
I'm not. That's why I had to go add another language you know that no one else here knows.
Hey, you know a language that I know that nobody else knows?
Yeah, yours is easy. Like, theirs is hard.
I say, like, you don't know what other language Diana knows, so there you go.
I know.
Although it's not showing up in my list of things I can speak. That's weird.
It's because I had to add it. Oh, you mean something else?
Arr.
Yeah. All right. So that should be understood by just
okay.
Diana. That is only understood by Aiden. Cool. Okay.
Don't you fucking look! Did you see it?
No.
Good. If you're lying to me, I'll fight you.
So, based on that,
Hold
Diana's
on.
gonna take a
Let me type
step-
that I didn't reply to just so that we don't get too out of sync, and then this will only take a second. His is a bit more interesting, but also faster.
Very Diana.
And maybe you'll know what it is. Maybe you won't. It's something that is probably not gonna get used up.
I feel like I know what it is.
What is
Primordial?
it? God, no.
Well, look, I would feel like
Celestials?
No.
it's like something fancy writing.
No,
It's not
it's not
Sylvan or
draconic.
Elven.
Nope.
It's definitely not draconic.
Is it like a human language, like
Yes.
French?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's
French?
not. No, it's not French.
Gotcha.
Oh, because she's got the. We talked about what, like Gaelic?
No, not Gaelic. Jesus,
All right.
it's a wall.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I don't like the way you responded to that.
He's just looking at him, looking at Diana, and seeing how everything's about to go down.
All right, so now you can resume
Yeah.
with her reaction to that offer for like getting dinner later.
She takes a step back and she's like, "I'm sorry, I don't really have time for you.
Oh, that's too bad.
I've got an appointment with my wife tonight."
Oh, wonderful. Is she also a Penelope fan?
N- Not. I don't know how to answer that.
Oh, well. I mean, if she's interested, I'm sure the three of us could have a lovely dinner talking about Penelope and other topics.
No. Trust me, she would not be interested in you. She does know your brother, though.
Really? That's very interesting. So, who is your wife exactly? Maybe we've met.
You've never met.
Now, how do you know we've never met? Do you?
Oh, I know you've never met.
Oh, okay. That's very
She
interesting.
said who her wife is, didn't she? She was like very, very open about that.
I'm not even gonna say. I'm not gonna repeat anything.
I'm
not
not
repeating.
I'm out of character because I'm pretty sure you said it in character to all of them.
I'm not saying anything.
I know,
I'm not saying anything.
but I'm not there.
Well, I'm asking because I don't want to say something that's wrong because I swear you said it in character.
I don't think I've said it in character.
I don't
Okay.
believe that has been said in character.
No.
That is why I'm asking.
It's like, no, I know for a fact that you do not know her. You have never met her.
No, that's too bad. Because I was thinking it might be nice to, maybe we could have like a little double date night. Like I can bring my girlfriend. It'll be great. Why, did you think... Oh, I'm so sorry. I think you might have misread the situation. It's just fun meeting other fans. All these people are too close to it. They don't really know how to, bond over concerts and experiences. Sorry, Penelope, you're wonderful, but it's kind of hard to talk to you about how great you are. You get all flustered.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, like that. That's exactly it right there. That's the thing that makes it hard.
Penelope just like crosses her arms like, Buck, you're a jerk.
What? I don't understand.
Oh, wow, shit, the microphone did not pick any of that up.
Oh, no, I didn't hear anything there.
Yeah, she was just like, I... She's
whatever
just
the
gonna
case-
look at Diana and be like, what? What?
Oh, well, whatever the case, like, if you change your mind, like, obviously work here. Feel free to drop by. Say hello. It's just nice to meet other fans. Other people who like to actually go to the secret concerts. Apparently you're a card-carrying fan member, so that's cool. Maybe we'll hang out with Hither sometime.
Diana just sighs and she's like, fine. I can meet you for dinner. But if you try and pull anything,
Like what?
I know where you live. She just narrows her eyes like, I know what you're up to.
Discussing our mutual interest in Penelope's amazing musical career?
going to go with that, yes.
Excellent. But just so that it's not awkward, like, it is okay if I bring my girlfriend, and you're, of course, welcome to bring your wife, right?
You are absolutely welcome to bring your girlfriend. I cannot bring my wife, so.
Oh, is she more of a homebody?
It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. I don't know. She wouldn't be able to make it there.
Oh, okay. Well, sure. Then, tell you what. And he grabs a piece of paper from the desk and he writes a phone number on it and he hands it over. He's like, well, here's my information. If you would like to pick the place, feel free. Just send me a message and we can meet up. And yeah, if you're comfortable, I'll bring my girlfriend. No problem. If you'd rather not, I understand. Wink. Understood.
She just rolls her eyes. Well, once I get settled in the place I'm going to be renting for the next little while, we'll see.
Look forward to it.
And then she's just gonna be like, oh shit, I don't know where to go. I've never been in this building before. Fuck. Well, I was going to try and make a dramatic exit, but I don't know where the hell I am, so,
The normal door's over there, and he points at the entrance door. Or if you're going to do the cool lake thing that apparently you guys did to get here, then the water's out back, of course.
I can't exactly do that more than once
Understood.
per day.
Well, in that case, yeah, like this is the easy way out, no problem. Do you know your way from here? Would you like me to walk you somewhere?
Actually, yes, if you don't mind, you can definitely walk me there. And, fuck, I had actually looked up the place where she was going to be staying, and I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. So
We
I'll
can
message you that.
safely assume that if she knows where she's going, he can get her there.
Yeah, and it's basically close to Clock Tower, but it's also close enough to a body of water.
Sure. Alright, so as he goes to show her the way, he's like, all right, big guy, you're in charge of the shop. Pat's Iden on the shoulder. Comes over here, takes her.
Don't put him in charge!
He's
Oh
at the
no!
desk. Is there like an apron? He's gonna put it on.
Yes.
He's in charge. All right.
And before she leaves, she's gonna be like, all right, Penelope, I will be in touch. I'm going to be at Clock Tower for the next while. If you need anything, please reach out. But we're going to be in touch, and we're gonna work on you. What do you mean by that? We're gonna work on you as an emissary. Oh, okay. Okay. Don't let Buck pull the wool over your eyes, by the way. He's definitely hitting on you. Oh, God, yes, I know. He kept looking at my hips, and it was really awkward. It's really awkward. If he tries anything, I do have my sword, and I will just run it through him like a shish kebab. It's fine. Oh, okay. Well, don't actually kill him, because then Annis will try and kill you, and that will not be nice. Well, duly noted. And she's just gonna be like, alright, I will see you soon, and just walks out the door. Bye, sunshine!
Goodbye.
Tell Annis and the others I said bye.
Okay.
All right.
Hold up. Scroll it.
And away.
Yeah.
You're successfully away. All right. Now we are back to the normal groups. And Iden is behind the desk.
Charge.
I guess. The counter.
gonna walk up and be like, so, can I buy a potion?
Money.
Don't look at me, I'm not there.
Many coins.
How many coins for that potion?
Is there a tag that Anna's has on these things? Please tell me there's a tag.
There's probably a book with all of the prices listed.
He goes to read some books. But yeah, I just want to make sure you get to your part.
Mm-hmm.
It's already 9:10.
But yeah, no, I'm just
Yeah.
Okay.
dicking around, so.
Huzzah.
Uh,
All right. I guess we can cut to the Anna side of things, where people are not bankrupting her business by giving things away for the wrong amount of money.
The books! I said I was reading the books!
Yeah, I know. No one's buying anything from you right now. It's just Penelope messing with you.
right.
Yeah.
Before you all go into my head and see or read, or I don't know how it works. I don't know what you're going to see in my head. So before that, I need to talk to you about some things.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
sure.
look around and see if there's anyone like spying or anything like that.
Penelope is pressed against the window. No, I'm joking.
I mean, that's exactly why she's looking. That would just be perception.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. I tried to roll it, and it rolled out of the thing.
You don't see anybody creeping on you.
Maybe we should walk a little further into the garden. Just, just so that aren't any, like, halfling ears prying into the conversation.
That's fair.
Or buck.
You know if you don't want, I don't have to go into your head, right? I can stand guard and beat up anyone who messes with you while you're asleep if you're more comfortable with that.
I mean, I don't think you have to stand guard, but this is something I have to tell you before the Grail War anyway, and I do still really like you. That has not changed at all. Don't be worried about that. It's just that I am kind of still in love with Freddy.
Okay.
I thought I wasn't. I really thought I had gotten over him. It's not like anything could happen anyway, because he's kind of a Dompier right now.
Right now, is there a fix for that?
That's what I'm trying to do with, sort of what I'm trying to do with the Grail War. I don't know if we fight all the way to the end, if there's even going to be a wish. I mean, from what it sounds like, it's never worked before, and there's never been a wish before.
But if you won, that's what you would wish for.
I don't know. I would like to maybe summon a servant that could do something within the Grail Wall so that I don't have to use the Grail to do that. I mean, my goal is still to fix the mana, but I can fix the mana and help Freddy too.
And if you turn him back, then you want to be with him?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. I mean, you've known him for a long time, and we've only really known each other for a little while. Are you uncomfortable around me right now?
No. I just didn't want you to go into my head and potentially see or find that out. So I thought I would just tell you first. And you don't have to come with me into the Grail War. It's gonna be super dangerous, and like my reasoning for going in now. Half of it, part of it.
You want to help someone who's important to you. There's nothing wrong with that. I get that. I mean, I was gonna go anyway because, like, it's a place where people need help. Like,
Probably gonna
I
be pretty
didn't
cool.
know that there was gonna be an opportunity in my life to help people like that, but it's a save the world situation, you know? Like, who am I to be picky about how that happens? But if you still love him and you or think that you're gonna still love him, because, like, I mean, obviously it's hard to just stop loving someone, then, like, I get it. Like, I understand that. I'd be a liar if I said that I was feeling great about this whole moment, but I'm not gonna leave if that's what you're worried about. This is still important. I don't want you to feel bad or conflicted at an important moment when obviously there's a lot going on. So if me being around or too close is really hard for you, then I can ease up a little bit. If, like, I mean, do you want that? Do you want more space? Like, I don't want to make things super hard for you because, I mean, we are really close. And I just sort of thought that was going to keep going.
I don't want that either. I don't know. I don't know. I know how he felt. I don't know how he feels. I don't know anything. Like I said, I still do really like you. It really is that we've only known each other for a little while. Got all that history with him.
Yeah, I mean, we've known each other for, what, like a month and a half, something like that. It's felt like forever, but it hasn't been that long, and as far as I can tell, you knew him for a lot, and then he just disappeared for a while.
Would have been
So you didn't really get closure on whatever that was, one way or another.
It would be so much easier if it had just been, oh, he just found some lady in America, or just stopped liking me, or whatever. But no, he's got a really damn good reason to stop talking to me. It's so stupid.
I mean, he had a, like, I hope this doesn't come off as too catty, but, like, he had a good reason to stop visiting. I don't think he had a good reason to stop talking.
No, definitely not. But he's not bright. He's not really the brightest crayon in the... I'm mixing metaphors.
I get it. You've got a type.
Yeah, I do. That is what drew me to you, but that is not, I promise, that is not the reason why I am still with you. You are not a replacement for Freddy, okay?
I mean, I don't think that we're that similar in the first place. He's a
No, you're not.
cool vampire guy who lives on a boat, and I'm a cool ninja guy who has a cool car. We are not the same.
Exactly, yeah. So different.
But more to the point, like, I understand if you want to figure out what's going on with him and whether or not you're still into him, you want to help someone who's important to you. I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, I would be doing this regardless of any feelings. I just thought I'd gotten over him. I haven't. I didn't want you to however it is in my head, I didn't want you to find out that way. Be like, oh, Annis hid that from me. Oh no, or something.
No, I get it. I mean, like I said, if you'd rather I not go in your head, then I understand. If you'd like me to
I mean, well,
keep going, I can. Like, I mean, I'm kind of worried that I've been smothering you because we've been pretty connected since we met. If you want some space, I can help you with that.
You have not been. You have not. I've been worried that I rushed into this too early, way too fast. But you can go in my head. I just wanted to get this out of the way. I don't think I have any other deep dark secrets. Just maybe try and rein in Penelope from opening too many doors or whatever, lest she sees something and be like, oh, it's being nasty.
I mean, I'll do what I can, but
You might need to help her beat up Morgan Le Fay. I don't know how this works.
I don't know how to fight a fairy lady. I assume I need to get some, like, cold iron brass knuckles. Do you have any of those in your head?
I don't know. Maybe?
Maybe think about those while you're going to sleep, just in case. It could be cool.
Okay. Right. I will think about things that can help people beat fairies. Okay.
So, like, for real, though, like, where does that put us right now? I don't want to make the wrong assumption either way.
If me telling you that didn't scare you off, she just kind of approaches, takes his hands, leans in for a smooch.
So, if I stick around and if we do this, then we're still together. You're just trying to figure out what your deal is with him.
If that's what you want.
I don't want to go away, so I want to be honest with you, like, that's a lot, but I was kind of getting that vibe back on the boat, so I'd rather we work through this than, huff up and not talk about it, so.
Yeah, like, talk about it like actual adults.
If I have to be a grown-up in some aspect of my life, I think this is a good one.
But also, I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to stop. I won't, tell you to leave.
I mean, if I am...
Cool saving stuff,
look,
that's your stick.
Like, candidly, I think that this Freddy guy probably means well, but I don't think he had enough faith in you and your ability to handle his situation. So I'm not gonna just walk away and let that be the standard. So I'm gonna stick it out until one or both of us aren't comfortable with it.
Good. And you don't have to be nice to him. I mean, don't be mean for no reason.
I am going to be nice to him as long as he is respectful of you. If he gets all condescending, I'm going to go this alone or nonsense, I'm going to probably punch him in the face. You're helping him
too.
Whether he likes it or not. And
yeah,
like,
exactly.
Candidly, if he decides to do something really stupid, I will beat his ass and remind him that he might be half vampire, but I am all badass, and that is better.
Exactly.
Get him, Derek! Fucking yes! That's my boy! Fuck.
You're not there.
I'm not there, but in my heart! Little Aiden on his shoulder, that's my boy!
And you don't have to invite him to Hula Hoop Wednesday.
I don't think he could keep up.
Yeah, I don't think he could either. I think you and Aiden would both just smoke him.
Look, he strikes me as a guy who skips core day.
We love yourself, Derek.
And I would still like you to teach me to punch good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Between you and me, the secret to a good punch is actually kicking them when they expect to punch.
Is that monk? Is that my first monk lesson?
Your first monk lesson is to understand that if you're going to punch someone, then you need to be ready to be punched. A lot of people miss that one. Once you're not afraid of being punched, it's a lot easier to not be punched.
Fair.
Tell you what, we can go get Freddy to stand still, and we can practice on him.
Maybe not.
You're right. He never.
We can get like a practice dummy. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. But yeah, we'll be good. And I will try to prevent them from prying too far into your dream secrets or whatever.
I don't think I have that many deep dark secrets. This was really the one. And you know, I don't think it was that. I didn't think it was that obvious. I guess it was. Not gonna see any childhood trauma or anything. I'm not. I didn't.
I mean, look, I've read enough comics to know that if you have childhood trauma, you don't actually learn that you had it until a dramatic moment, right?
That's. So if you see anything labeled Roman Evans, just don't. That's all I'll say about that. Shall we go make sure that I don't know, my cousin isn't getting murdered by Diana?
I mean, that's on him if he did it, but yeah, we should probably go make sure we don't have to clean up a mess.
And just, you know, if I'm too clingy, let me know. If I'm not clingy enough, also let me know.
I mean, I think we'll figure it out together.
Okay.
Just as long as we understand, we have to talk. No weird passive-aggressive bullshit. That's how we die at important moments.
Exactly.
And as he walks over here, he bangs on the door, just in case there's a Penelope on the other side.
Oh, yeah. Is there a Penelope on the other side?
Yes.
Do you want to roll in perception or investigation or something to see how much of that you overheard?
No.
Okay.
Because she wasn't like actually actively at the door listening for their conversation.
Gotcha.
She was just in the kitchen getting a casual cup of coffee because she's like, I don't know how to handle this whole shit with Buck and Diana right now.
So, I'm running the shop currently.
Oh my god.
And I'm reading my books. Do any customers come in?
Oh my god.
Not yet, because this has all happened at the same time.
Oh no.
However, your lower half is hidden behind the counter.
That's fucking right.
So I guess whenever.
I mean, if it hasn't been that long, you might still be a human.
It's been longer than
Okay,
that at this point,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you went back to the castle and grabbed mirrors. And if he was a human, he couldn't have carried the mirror.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fair. Yeah.
But yeah, if Derek is going to slam on the door to check if there are any halflings just behind it, she will get startled and drop her cup of coffee. And just be like, ah! Did you get locked out? She opens the door. Did you get locked out?
No.
Oh, why did you slam on the door?
I think he was just making sure that you weren't pressed up against it, trying to listen in on a conversation.
If I wanted to listen to your conversation, I would have just come outside.
Just a long, awkward pause. Okay, so
Oh.
I'm going to drink coffee, even though I'm.
Yes.
Lucretia can put me to sleep.
But he's in the kitchen. Biden's running the store by himself.
Also,
Excellent.
Buck put the horse in charge.
Oh no. Okay.
Iden's just like, I'm in charge. He's gonna take a watering pot and water the flowers.
Good job, big guy. I don't think I was outside that long. Have there been any customers?
Penelope.
Oh. Okay, cool.
I didn't even buy anything.
Oh, he
Good.
goes back to the
You
book.
didn't have what I wanted in stock.
Yeah, it's really just healing potions at
How
this
dare
point
you?
because I can't make enough stock. Keep this place stocked with more than healing potions. And someone keeps eating all of my candy.
He has more in his hands, like he slowly puts the rest he grabbed earlier back down into the tray, picks one back up to slide
One.
away.
This is free candy for all the children that come in here, which is none, now that I think about it.
He unwraps.
Really just
He's learned.
people from Clock Tower.
Also, Buck tried to hit on Diana.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. I'm guessing it didn't go well.
Well, she got mad at him,
Yeah.
and she was like, "No, I'm sorry. I have to go meet my wife." And then
Wait, she's married?
I don't know.
Huh.
I haven't talked to her about it.
Let me
She's
guess. He tried to initiate some sort of threesome.
Tried to initiate a foursome, really.
Right, yeah, his girlfriend.
So he's like, "Do you mind if my girlfriend tags along?" And then she was like, And then he was like, "I can't believe you would think I was wanting anything more than an innocent conversation
yeah,
at dinner."
of course.
So then she was like, "Well, I can't bring my wife to dinner." I don't know why she can't bring her wife to dinner. I didn't ask.
Yeah.
I didn't pry.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like the right thing to do. I'm sure I'll find out eventually.
She seems very dedicated to Nimue, so maybe it's another emissary or paladin of Nimue
Maybe.
or priestess of Nimue or
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, if we run into her again, maybe we can ask. I don't know.
I don't know, Johnny, did you hear anything?
I'm not really aware of what was going on with all that. She didn't talk to me that much.
Yeah.
I say, what did she talk to you about that one time?
Wait, which one time are you talking about? When we were at the halflings?
Yeah.
Mostly she was just asking about you and how things were going on your being an emissary and all that. I think she was really curious to hear about you. You're very popular,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know that much about her. But she's gonna start teaching me things, so when I'm gonna go meet up with her later at some point. So maybe I can find out who maybe I can meet her wife.
I
Yeah.
guess I'll head to the shop until Lucretia shows up, or other customers.
He's been like pruning the plants and watering them while y'all are talking. He's
I hope you're making sure that no humans are about to walk into the store.
I mean, that's fair too, but he's taking his manager.
He has not said that.
What?
He has not said that he's making sure that there are no humans coming into the store.
And it says keeping a lookout for customers. She's got like 2 more polymorphs. She's ready at an instant to just polymorph him. Into a human, maybe. Into a dog, maybe. Who knows?
It's like, Ennis, I'm charged now.
No, it is my shop. I am in charge.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, well, Buck says a lot of things. You're being very helpful.
Yay!
Just know that I'm going to polymorph you if I even see a glimpse of a customer.
Okay. Goes back to pruning. Oh wait. If I table.
Ennis takes a look at the ledger and at the book where like custom orders get written down.
Don't you know that one chick that's supposed to show for her custom orders?
I mean, you got a lot of stuff pending.
Supposed to show up. There are several people that know where the shop is. Yep.
That is
They're
all
come
true.
inside, right?
Oh, he knows. Yeah, I just haven't dragged him in yet. I'm just making an edit to something.
Oh dear.
Because I've got so many things open.
Annis will put some logs in the fireplace for Ignatius.
Delicious.
Tend to the plants in the back. Best helper for Annis today ever. It's her off day, break day.
Hannes does not get a lot of those.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Hannes does not get a lot of break days.
It's
Even when
true.
she's not working, she's really busy.
Yeah.
Aiden's like, I got her today.
She just kind of sits down behind the counter like, can't remember the last time I just was here. Should be making potions. But no, I don't want to start a potion and then Lucretia shows up. So I'll just sit here and wait for customers.
Annis, do you ever get a break?
What's a break?
Do you want me to watch the store for a little bit?
I don't know what I would do since I don't want to start anything before Lucretia gets here. I'll just read.
Just like, go
Down
read a book.
Brokeback Mountain.
What are you reading, Annis?
Brokeback Mountain. Since we were talking about it just this morning.
Well,
Diana did want to borrow it, didn't she?
she did. I think she's already left, though.
Well, next time I see her, I'll just keep it on me in my bag. Oh, I can go through the bag, actually. I can... No, wait. I'll just sit here and read and wait for Lucretia. Or customers.
You really don't know how to rest, do you?
No.
It's
Well-
okay, I don't either.
I mean, before this crazy month we've had, I did get a few days off that the cousins and the uncle would come run the shop and let me have a rest day every once in a while. I've been relying on them a lot more recently than usual on account of just gestures. The everything that's been happening at breakneck speed.
Yeah?
No, I'll be fine. I'll just sit here and read.
Hey, if you need a break, I'm here. I don't know anything about running shops, but I can look cute
It's true.
and make people pay like twice what they should pay on their potions.
Exactly.
I'll be like, hello, this jar of healing potion has been blessed by Penelope. And they'll either be like, fuck you, or they'll be like, fuck yeah, I'll pay 3 times as much.
If you sign it.
Yeah.
It's quite simple. Since it's only healing potions right now, there are only 2 varieties. They cost... This one costs this much. This one costs this much. We don't take cards or credits. Just cash and gold. And sometimes we'll barter for things. Sometimes. I don't let Buck do that. That is solely a thing that Uncle Heath and Beach and myself do. Buck trades for stupid things.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust Buck to trade anything good for a potion.
I mean, most of the time he's got a good head on his shoulders, but sometimes he just really likes to prank me.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, Penelope's
Okay.
she's gonna like send a text off to Lucretia to be like, or like, hey, what time are you getting here?
Yeah. As you do that, Annis, give me a D100 roll.
Oh boy. Ugh. 49.
Blaze it!
49?
49.
All right. Let's see.
That's not the weed number or the sex number.
Right. I was just really confused by that. I'm like, did I miss a reference?
No.
No.
No, we have this running joke where I'll say any number and she'll say blaze it.
Got it. Okay, as long as that's
Including
understood.
420.
Anyway, someone does walk into the shop. And it's someone who's picking something up. She walks in holding a book. And she walks over to the desk to pick it up.
Did she give me her name last time?
Her name, she gave you the name Hinako.
Okay. Oh, Miss Hinako, I do have your potions. I will be right back. I actually have to go fetch them. But
Thank you.
Yeah. I probably would have stashed them in the kitchen somewhere.
Yeah.
Before Hinako walked up, Penelope just kind of like brushed her hair so that it's covering her ears.
Yeah.
She doesn't know. And she's just like, hi.
Dennis comes back and sets
Hello.
the 2 potions down. It was a potion of speak to plants and a potion of... It was either get bigger or get smaller. Or was that BB?
I think a few people have hit you for a potion of diminution. I think she was one of them.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
was a
okay.
long time ago, but I'm pretty sure it was a shrink potion.
Yep. So she sets them down. She'll be pretty obvious which is which. The green one lets you talk to plants. The red one makes you smaller.
Thank you. And as for your manner of payment, are you still just looking for normal currency, or are you looking for other methods?
I mean, well, I can't take credit or debit.
Yes, it's called
Debit. I can't take those. I don't like checks either. They're just kind of annoying. But I can take cash, coins. What other kinds of currency do you have?
In my experience, a lot of exchanges within the clock tower environment are done more in terms of straight gold currency or other favors, but I am happy to provide you with British pounds if you prefer.
I'll just take the pounds for now.
Very well then. And then she pulls out a very old-looking coin purse and reaches in and produces the exact amount of money that is agreed upon without having to sort through it or anything, and sets it on the table.
If you don't mind my asking, which part of Clock Tower are you affiliated with? Are you a student?
I'm technically a student of botany, but I don't actually care much for the direction they've been going in lately.
I've heard they're doing strange experiments on plants over at botany.
They're toying around with unnatural things to get around the problems of mana availability. Seems like they're trying to avoid addressing an actual problem.
Yeah, that checks out. I will, if I can think of anything, any questions I might have, or any favors I might need to ask, I would be happy to make more of these or different potions, but...
Yes, if I find myself with the need of additional potions, I will of course come back here. Your quality is a step above the things that Clock Tower puts out by default, and lately what they've produced has been a step or two below their normal. So you're far and away the best option available.
Little hard to make good potions with the mana supply kind of dwindling. That is correct.
They're also just cutting corners.
Can't do that with potions. That's how you get bad potions.
They certainly have their fair share of surprises. Is our transaction concluded?
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you again for your help.
I do have one question. It's not got anything to do with botany. It's kind of just a special interest of mine. if you don't have any answers to it, that's fine, but... And if you aren't up on legends or myths or anything, of course you wouldn't know, but have you ever heard of anything like... any myths or legends of people turning people or animals into other things, other people, other animals?
It's not an uncommon story involving gods.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a little couple of rungs down the chain. Maybe like some divinity, but not too much.
I dare say the most popular example might be Circe from Greek mythology. She turned people into pigs, or rather, she revealed their nature as pigs.
And then she turned them back.
Sometimes.
That is true. Yeah, weird question, but thank you for answering.
Not a problem. Transformation is certainly one of the more impressive branches of study that is unfortunately underutilized in the modern age due to the limitations of mana.
Well, thank you, and yeah, I would be happy to make more potions, and like I said, if I can think of anything else, I might reach out.
Of course, thank you. And so she turns to walk out. Penelope, you said you were texting while this was going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you send a text to Lucretia and you get the response of, I'm actually almost there. And as Hinako is turning to leave, there is a woman standing outside the door about to walk in.
Always get a hold of her, like, right before she shows up. Yeah, the word is there! Bitchin'! Sorry.
Yeah.
What? Anyway.
Yeah. And
Love her.
Yep, Ennis gets up and goes and turns the sign over to closed.
so as Hinako's walking out, Lucretia looks at her. They share eye contact for a moment, nod to one another, and then Lucretia walks in and she walks out.
Turns the sign to close, locks the door. Oh, I don't want to be that close. You're not my wife.
You get the most interesting visitors.
She asked for a couple of potions. Special order.
I don't doubt it.
I suppose
So,
you know
well,
her from Claudia.
Yes, she's one of the students there. We go back.
How far back?
Far enough that I'll respect her privacy.
Okay. Yep, I won't pry. So, obviously, we can't do the thing down here, considering there are windows. Would it be better to go to my room, or to the backyard, or to my workshop?
Preferably somewhere you're comfortable. You wouldn't want to wake up with a stiff neck.
Right, okay. I guess we will go upstairs then.
Would you like to wait a bit before we do that? She says, looking at the coffee.
You can put me to sleep anyway, right? You did it at the party, so...
I mean, a dragon put you to sleep at the party.
That's right.
I'm sure I can help if you wish, but...
Well, no,
I just
hold on a moment.
didn't know if you had other things. I'm arriving a bit short notice for you.
Yeah. Give me about 10 minutes, and she's just gonna, like, run to her workshop and put together a go the fuck to sleep potion.
It's just like, knock her the fuck out.
Hello, Penelope. Welcome back to London.
Hi. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little stressed about this.
That's understandable. You're about to confront a relatively ancient being. Do you know what you want out of this? Just to make it easier, because she will hit you with a lot of words.
I want to know why she's bothering me. She said that she said she wanted to warn me about something before things get too bad, and I'm just like, I need to know what that is.
That sounds about right. She's known for being informed enough to keep her close, but dangerous enough not to keep her too close, so...
And I also kind of want to know on Vivian's behalf, like, maybe not necessarily how she's been staying off the radar from her sisters, but maybe more of a why.
That would definitely be information.
Yeah, I really hope I don't get suckered into anything.
Well, I would recommend against accepting any deals, but getting whatever information you can.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, she has no special leverage over you that should force a deal, so it should just be a matter of keeping your cool.
She knows my name.
Sure.
She knows my original name too. She knows things about me, and I just don't know what she's going to be able to do with that, and it kind of scares me a little bit.
That is understandable. However, I am still here to help you when you sleep, and it sounds like she's incapable of doing anything when you're awake.
As far as I know, yeah.
When you're asleep,
Actually,
the guardian that I provided you before will be with you, and if necessary, you may ask that guardian to help wake you up, and I'll know, and then, well, wake Annis up, so if you need to get out, you can.
wow, this is not picking up. Yeah, oh, okay.
All right.
There she is.
I have a go to sleep potion made. That should knock me right out.
I can also punch you. Would that help?
No.
Okay.
Do not. I would prefer that you didn't.
I can read you a bedtime story.
Just get scribed to read me, to just talk to me, and it'll put me right to sleep. No, it's chamomile, and she just lists off all these ingredients.
Wow, she's still going. There's like 50 ingredients in there.
Anyway, it'll put me right to sleep. So if we want to go upstairs and get right to it, we can do that.
Very well, then. I will drag everyone upstairs. Whee. I don't know if you're taking Hemlock in your dream or not, but...
We can leave Hemlock outside.
Okay. Hemlock is guard bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, guard bird.
All right. Well, you are now upstairs. You have your dream stuff. You are welcome to go to sleep when needed.
All right. I guess I'll see you suckers on the other side. And she just uncorks it, chugs it.
All right. So as Annis goes to sleep, we're not going to do any rolls because why would we? Everyone gets sort of positioned. Yeah.
I was like, don't roll in the bed
I,
with her.
shoved him like way into the corner. I was like, oh god.
All right, so she has everyone sort of make a circle with Annis over there. You're kind of surrounding her Wizard of Oz style because the end of that movie is really creepy. And she begins...
Sitting and completely awake, just like asleep.
Yeah, she's out.
There's a lot of alcohol also.
Okay, everyone. As I told Penelope, I will be sending a guardian in with you. That guardian is there to help you, should you need to be awoken. I don't know what Annis was just rolling for.
She's snoring.
Oh. She's speaking up a little louder than Annis is snoring. I will get you out when necessary. As a reminder, you will be dealing with Morgan Le Fay. She is very dangerous. She will inevitably offer some sort of deal, and it will be up to you to resist that deal, or at the very least acknowledge what you're getting into should you decide to accept one. That is on you. I would recommend against it. As far as I'm aware, she has no leverage over any of you, so this should not be too hard, but again, be careful, she's very clever. Alright, so is everybody going in?
Oh, baby.
Alright. In that case, we are going to wrap things up, but first I want to show you what you see.
Yeah.
Oh, we're making a roll to determine where they end up?
You'll be making rolls, but not yet.
Okay.
Because you're going to end up somewhere that I want all of you to see right now first.
Oh,
So,
cool. Okay.
Let me open some stuff and try to share it all at the same time.
Got like a pillow in a death grip. She's drooling. She is very asleep.
It's the first break she's had in a while. She fucking passed out.
Man, I need a potion like that. Damn.
I can make you one.
Oh my god, she sleep talks.
Probably.
She doesn't actually take a break.
I was a liquor in that.
Oh my god.
A little bit of poison too.
What?
Just a little sousson of poison.
Iden's
No!
just like, technically all medicine is poison and too
What?
much of a dosage, so she's not wrong.
What?
And he's just like, technically.
Absinthe, 3
What?
of the liquors,
Holy shit.
some cough medicine.
I don't know what a cough medicine. Well, maybe there's like a different term, but she's not. Yeah, it sounds very potent. You know. I was just over here
Is
just
she
like,
I
okay?
boiled down some NyQuil to make soup.
oh fuck, it's not dead.
There's a little bit of Benadryl.
Whoa! What the fuck just happened?
Whoa.
Weird
What
stuff.
the fuck happened?
Weird stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
We're all video game pixel characters.
Oh my god,
We're
what?
square.
Oh, this is so weird.
Video game simulation. Game Boy time, baby.
Oh, Derek is gone.
Derek is just gone.
Oh shit.
Oh.
What?
Wait,
I don't know what's happening, but
Yeah,
I'm very
probably
Y'all
excited.
got
happening.
digitized.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Sorry, Buck. I just noticed Buck and Diana are still in that one corner of the map.
Yeah.
Hemlock is still chilling in his tree.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's Celadon City.
I like how you just know this.
Of course.
Of course you would. Of course.
I'm crying. This is amazing. Oh,
And
I love
here
it.
is your dream guide.
It is.
And because, of course, they exist,
Oh, so cute.
Fuck. My mouse is just like not cooperating. Oh my god.
Look at all the sparkles.
Wow.
Are you guys seeing something different from me, or it's just that
Just-
we're all pixel? Okay.
Very pixel.
you're not just pixel, you're 16-bit pixel.
Yeah.
There are only 16 colors in each of your pictures.
Oh
to
yeah.
be fair,
All my
Ennis
red
has
colors.
only ever played probably like red or blue version, and this map is from Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Yeah, I originally did it up in the original one, and I'm like, this is unusable. So
Okay.
this is the compromise.
Fair.
I lost like all of my red. There were too much color.
You had too many colors in you, it's true.
It's true.
But yeah, you're going to get to wander around her subconscious as pixel people.
Love this.
And because it's more fun this way, I will point out to you now, in the future, when we pick up next time, that you cannot get to the gym on this map.
Oh yeah, not without cut.
So think about that for a while. All right, so yeah, that's where we'll pick up next time. I recommend
boy.
exploring.
Ah! That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
We gotta explore.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, super fun. We'll pick it up there next go, and we will see what exactly is lurking within Annis' subconscious.
Yay!
Certainly no trauma.
No. I didn't spawn you next to the Pokemon Center. Don't worry about it.
Box labeled trauma for.
Interesting.
I can't help but notice that this book is just called Trauma Volume 1, but I can't find Volume 2.
Why does this go to volume 20?
It wouldn't be labeled trauma. That's too obvious.
See, trauma is the genre. There are actually several books here.
Yeah,
Oh.
instead of the Dewey Decimal System, like it's the Dewey Decimal System, but there's a whole section for trauma.
Yep.
We just go to Annis's dream library. Yeah, so I would like to check out books on Annis's past traumas.
No. Not allowed.
You're not my mom.
Fine, you have to beat me in a Pokemon battle first.
What's a Pokemon battle?
Doesn't bode well for you.
Hey!
yeah.
God. I'm just tickled by the square icon.
Yeah.
I mean, the original version of it I did up like this, and it just got really hard to see.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Just so you know what we're working with.
You know what? I appreciate the 16 bits that we have.
She would add color. For her Dreamscape, yeah. She
Yeah.
would add color.
I originally tried to do it up as if you'd used a Game Boy Advance, and or not like a Super Game Boy, the thing on the Super Nintendo that added colors but with very limited palettes. And I decided, no, let's just actually make it pretty. But yeah, so there we go for now. We'll pick up next time. Hooray!
Oh, okay, yeah. The